7:04 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian Lauren here with you live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com. And we are getting live right now on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X pages. Q92 on Facebook and YouTube, at Q92 on X. Thank you so much for having us on. We appreciate you guys. The phone number is 330-450-9292 and our text line, 330-269-9292. Coming up today, 8 o'clock hour, Megan Maroney, finalist. Chance to see her in Columbus with a hotel stay and gas taken care of. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10 in the 8 o'clock hour. We will also be getting a finalist for this contest on the live stream that's launching right now. And all you got to do for that is head on over and click the like button. And after you click the like button, what should we put in the comments section today, Lauren?
Let's do... just do a pink heart.
Pink heart. Put the pink heart in the comment section for Megan Maroney, and we'll pick one of you at the end of the 9 o'clock hour and make you a finalist. Also, at 8 o'clock hour, Q92 hot takes. As always, I've definitely got one for you today. 9 o'clock hour, 9:15. Mark Johnson joins us as well. And in the 9 o'clock hour, another pair, 4-pack of tickets, to be clear, for any home game to see the Akron Rubber Ducks this coming season. You could use them this week. They're actually home this week. They've been gone for a while, but they're actually home starting tomorrow night if you wanted to. But they're good all season long. Great night out in Akron. Something to do this summer, so we have another 4-pack of tickets for the Rubber Ducks to give away. Again, hope all the moms out there, hope you all had a great Mother's Day. We're all back to work today. Woke up today and I went, damn it. That was a quick weekend.
Right?
That was a super quick weekend.
Yeah.
Like I blinked and it was over. But I did enjoy more sunlight coming to work today. We're ending my favorite time of year. Whereas I'm getting closer to work, the daylight's starting to get a little more and more. Today, I was like, wow, that is noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to have full sunlight now when you're leaving for work.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time I get here now, dawn's kind of breaking. It's not like that little tiny glimmer. It's kind of breaking.
Yeah.
Like, wow. It's really fun to see. So that I'm happy about. We'll talk to Mark about the weather this week. I think we're almost there. Everybody.
Let's hope.
So we have that for you. And we're just glad you're with us. A couple quick texts. Good morning, everyone. Trucker Luke checking in. Have a good day. Trucker Luke, be safe out there. Good morning, Soapbox Derby Grandma saying hello on the text line. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in. Have an awesome day. Thank you, all you guys, for checking in. 7:07. Lauren, did you have a great Mother's Day?
I actually had a fabulous Mother's Day, yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, I woke up at 4:20 yesterday morning.
Oh, wake and bake, huh?
So I got up, I cleaned the house while everybody was still asleep. And then once my husband got up and everything, he was like, well, the kids, I told them they're not allowed to like oversleep today. I'm like, oh, okay. So we waited till like 10:15 and they still weren't up. Okay. So we went to Greens and Things in North Canton and got some gifts for our parents. And I dropped it off to my mom, her gift. And then we came home and they were up by then and they had started making breakfast. So they made breakfast on the Blackstone. Mm-hmm. Then they gave me their gifts, and I don't know. We did a bunch of stuff yesterday. Like, I got every single one of my flowers potted and out, like placed around the yard, which was no small feat. It took about an hour and a half of the kids helping.
All right,
something to the effect of 20 some pots.
A lot of pots.
Yeah. Got all the flowers in the ground that I had bought, and then I made the kids play Scrabble with me because it's my favorite game.
Oh,
well, Scrabble and categories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm more of a Monopoly guy or Clue.
Yeah.
Love me some Clue.
Well, over the weekend, I got myself a new Scrabble board that rotates. I've always seen it. Like it was on Made in Manhattan, the movie.
I don't know.
Jennifer Lopez plays Scrabble with her dad at the senior center. Anyhow.
Oh, McConaughey.
Yeah. And the board rotates.
Yeah,
because that's how he asked her to marry him.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I've seen that movie a ridiculous amount of times. And then we ended.
Wait. I'm getting confused. I'm thinking
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
No, the one where he's a doctor.
Oh, Dr. Steve.
I was thinking of that
Yeah.
movie. I'm not made in Manhattan.
Oh my gosh, what is that one called? And she doesn't eat the brown, or she only eats the brown M&Ms because they're already brown and chocolate brown.
That's a great one there.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Oh, perfect that she got up with 420 and played with pots. Yeah, well, no, it does kind of check out, doesn't it?
Stop. But no, we had L Camps for dinner last night, so it was great.
L Camps.
Yep.
There you go. That's good. That's
Very good day.
That's good. And all the mothers, man. Hope you guys had an amazing Mother's Day. Hope it was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. A little day for the moms out there. The Wedding Planner. Thank you, text line. That's
what it was. Duh.
That's what I was thinking. The Wedding Planner. Good movie. I like that movie a lot, actually. I thought J-Lo was cute in that. Matthew McConaughey was Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. She's like, those who can't wed, plan.
She was a good wedding planner. She really, really was, until she fell in love with one of the grooms-to-be, which happens, right?
Dr. Steve.
Remember she woke up with Dr. Steve.
She was in the pediatric hospital because he was a pediatric doctor.
Because she almost got drilled by the garbage canister.
The dumpster.
Right? The dumpster came flying at her.
Yeah, and her heel got stuck.
Like it does.
Yeah.
Good movie, though. I don't care. That's a good romantic comedy. I didn't mind that one. I don't know what my favorite is, but that's up there.
I know, and she called herself a poor man's Wendy, like in the movie, because Wendy is who her ex left her for, and then they ran into her at the farm market, and she's pregnant, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, though. Do you think she'd ever... You see my point?
Yeah, no. I never get the guy. I think you do.
She is stunning in that movie.
I think you do. No, she's beautiful. Still beautiful.
Yeah.
Good morning, Q92. Hopefully you guys had a nice week, and I don't know if there's something wrong with her mic. When she talks, it's static.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Our headphones aren't even working right now.
That's right. And I've had a couple, messages on Facebook about, sounds like it's coming out of one speaker in your car, and it is. We've got a problem, apparently.
Yeah, we've told people.
Oh, it's back.
Nope, went away again.
Never mind.
Go. See, you had to mention it. We were almost fixed. So maybe our engineer will fix it.
Maybe.
The end today?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he is either. It's 7:11. Good morning, everybody. It's Olivia Dean. So easy to fall in love on Q. I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna start a podcast. I'm not. About like Stark County. Like, I wonder what's the story behind that.
So you're going to contact people and tell them a lie that you're going to start a podcast.
Yeah, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. And then I know that makes sense to a lot of people.
Why can't you just say, "Hey, I'm curious. Tell me the story behind that."
You ever want to do something, but you don't want to actually do it?
Yeah, but why do we even have to lie about it? Just don't even bring it up. Just be like, "Why do you have a yo?
I don't know.
How'd you get a jet in your yard?
What's the story? Yeah, well, tell me the story of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's your story, Christian Biggles? You have a jet in your driveway. What's your story there? Tell me the story of the jet.
You should do that here in Ohio.
What's that?
You should do that here in Ohio.
I don't want to travel. I don't want to drive. I got put too many miles in my car as it is. We could always do StreamYards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could be anything.
Yeah.
Whoever built the stairs, the McKinley, if they're still alive, the McKinley, they're probably not. I might have to get a spirit box for that one. But like all those stairs, what's the story behind that? Why all those stairs? I think 10 would have been fine. You know what I mean? And tell me if you weren't a pallbearer at that funeral, you weren't pissed.
I'm sure you were.
All right, let's walk him up to the. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I think it had more to do with the piece of land they decided to build a rotunda on. Like, how were you going to level that and grade that all the way down just so that you only had to make 10 steps? I mean, pick your poison here.
I don't know. Maybe a ramp and a railing, make it a little easier on people's knees,
They're very short
or
steps.
maybe escalators.
They're not.
Let's go see the president. You know what I mean? That'd been fun.
Do they have outdoor escalators that are like?
Oh, I'm
weatherproof?
sure. Well, what you do is you put a canopy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you put a
They have
long
those
one.
ski resorts that take you like up the thing.
Oh yeah,
but
but they got that.
That's a
Can you imagine that?
This
People
is the thing,
constantly
you
coming
stand
and
on
going
it.
to pay their respects to the President
You know,
McKinley.
But are we talking about the tow rope that you just grab onto?
No,
and pull
he's
it?
talking about like
I'm pretty sure
the
Bernie
ski lift.
The
No,
gondolas.
no, not the ski lift. It's like it's a tremor that it's a moving floor. You just stand there on the floor and it moves. They
It's like
also
a
have it at
conveyor belt.
airports sometimes.
We did the people mover in Atlanta airport is very
Yeah,
efficient.
Why could we put a people mover in?
But that's inside the airport, not outside.
Again,
But they have one outside.
they have one
That's what I'm saying.
outside.
Okay.
You just tarp it.
Okay, maybe you guys should talk to the McKinley Monument and be like, yo, do you need help writing a grant or something so we can get this funded?
Just start a GoFundMe.
Or you could do that.
You know what I mean? Now I know there's a lot of people that enjoy in the summer running those. When they people, people that are in shape
Yeah,
and
they
have
use
drive
them
and
to work
ambition.
out,
I
yeah.
call them opposite of me.
Go-getters.
Yeah, go-getters, if you will. Oh, it's 90 at 10 a.m. I want to run the steps a couple times and post it while Christian's eating a bagel. Like, look at him go.
You don't.
I was just picking at food.
I was going to say, because you don't really eat bagels.
Someone said the Biggles World podcast.
Oh my gosh. That is genius.
And I really just want it to be where I just ask one question and the podcast is over. Like, what's the story about that?
And you just let them
And
talk
they
the
tell
whole
it, they
time.
go, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Thank you. You know what I mean? Now we know.
No, it has to be a discussion.
No, that's what
listen,
everybody does.
No, if we could have a podcast off the air where like we weren't regulated, where you could just be you and
But everyone does that.
listen, I know, but I feel like you would be better at like a Theo Vaughn type format.
But it's done. I'm copying. No one's doing what I'm
Do
suggesting.
you know how many people
One
have
question podcast. That's bold. That's trying to do something different.
Yeah.
Dude, there are 9 million podcast starters
And if
a
you
day.
have someone that's not very detail oriented, your podcast is going to be like 45
And
seconds
that's
long.
the fun of it. You don't know if you're going to get 10 minutes or 10 seconds.
Okay.
I'd be like, there's a plane in your driveway. Tell me, what's the story behind that? And they go, well, Tom Anderson donated a plane and we had it installed in 19. Thank you so much. This has been, you know what I mean? Boom. Credits. I think Jake's in. I can tell Jake likes it. Jake?
Yeah, I think it's genius
I don't-
because your audience retention.
Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, where nobody sells them for less.
Q92.
Sunny skies and mild highs today. Not extremely warm, but 60 degrees isn't bad. We'll take that. Overnight, clear and starry skies. Could be a little frost towards sunrise in some spots. Our low 36 degrees. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Thanks, Mark. 717 on your Monday morning sunshine, 39 in Canton.
Sienna Spyro and Die on This Hill right here on Q92.
Turn it up.
$7:21 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian and Lauren here with you, live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com, and live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Appreciate you guys having us on. Appreciate you guys streaming us or watching along. Good morning to you. Welcome to your Monday. Again, hope you guys all had a good Mother's Day weekend here. Well, before you know it, we're getting close to Memorial Day weekend. Kidding me?
I know. It's going to be here before we know it.
That's a Monday off for us.
I know. Thank God.
You know that? That's our first one of the year.
I know.
Since January 1st.
Yep.
Oh!
It'll be nice.
It's going to be real nice. Looking forward to that. And then, man, the end of a couple weeks, I'm going to Savannah.
Yep.
Just saw everyone. It's on all the news things that Akron Canton just restarted their
Direct flight
to Savannah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but that I feel like that imposes a whole new set of problems because then you have to like rent a car and make sure that it can accommodate you and your family. And
my friend of mine, Chad, was trolling me viciously. Just we were drinking, and he was just viciously laughing at me.
Yeah,
because he goes there sometimes. He's like, "You're going to drive." He's like, 12 hours in a car, hour and a half. I'm like, I don't like flying.
I know.
I'm like, I like having my car. He goes, yeah, you could never rent a car down there, right? He's like, so you could never rent a car to have for the week. I'm like, okay.
There's things that can happen though, even with a
I was
rental.
like, man, I just don't like flying. Grant you, would that be a quick flight? It would.
Yeah.
Would that be probably easier if I took a flight across the country? Yes. Because that flight is, honestly, I don't even think it's 2 hours.
Mm.
I like seeing the country a little bit.
I don't mind driving.
I'm a sissy.
They say it's an Ohio thing though.
I own that fear of flying. I own it. I have a fear of flying. I know at some point I'll have to give in. Not this year, but I know it's some like if we ever take Jim, and I'm sure we want to Disney, I'm going to have to give in.
Yeah.
We're not going to drive to Orlando, Florida.
You could just split it into 2 days.
You could.
I know people that have done it.
I know people that. My brother's mother-in-law drove to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
She's in her 70s. She loves it. She loves driving.
My best friend's parents drive back and forth. They have a house in the Villages.
And they drive.
Yes.
Man, it's weird to like driving that much. And there are just some people that really do. I feel like my dad really liked driving. I felt like he really enjoyed driving.
Yeah.
I don't.
Tony doesn't mind it.
I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
when we drive,
you
we're all
don't
taking
like driving
turns.
around town, let alone on that, so it doesn't surprise me.
I don't like driving in Cleveland. Like, this traffic's crazy. I'm just now getting used to it a little bit. But I don't know how you guys, I don't know how you guys that really and truly enjoy driving can just sit behind the wheel for like 10 hours and just, our boss doesn't.
We have family in Florida that drives to Texas to see their son and has driven to Colorado from Florida to see their other son. Yeah.
They'll just get in the car and head to Texas.
Yep.
That is insane. That is insane. Text message, we drive to Orlando yearly all the way through. Just gas, food, and stretching breaks. Man, what is that like? What is that drive like?
We've made it to South Carolina.
Stop?
We've made it to South Carolina with technically 2 stops, but really 1, only because the other one was literally just for gas. No one peed.
Yeah, I don't really. To me, the South Carolina one, I don't think the Ocean City, Maryland one isn't too bad to me. Other than I don't like driving through the hills of.
No, we know.
You know how I feel.
West Virginia Christian has hit this.
I lose my equilibrium goes away. I feel like I'm going to drive us right off a cliff. It's crazy. I don't know how people do that, man.
That and you won't gas up in their state.
Well, no, we all know about that. It is hell. That's what it's like, but doable. The drive to Orlando. It is hell, but doable. I mean, listen, I do think for Orlando, at that point, I'll be like, all right, listen, if I get on a flight and something goes bad, I'm with my family. I go with my family.
That's right.
And we were trying to go to the happiest place on earth, I was told. So, I mean, how can you regret that? Savannah, I'd like, Savannah, really? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What were you doing? We were going to the happiest place on earth. Fate called.
Listen, I know somebody who took their entire family to Florida and ended up, unfortunately, passing away there.
Not on the plane. There.
No, at Disney World.
At Disney World. That would make it no longer the happiest place on earth.
Right.
Jesus.
I know. It was awful.
Yeah. Now it's time to say goodbye, huh? Good Lord. That's crazy. In the park?
In the hotel in the park, yeah.
Eee. I work in quality control for a turbine manufacturer, and I've never flown. May never at this point. Listen,
I feel like everybody should at least once, so you can decide whether or not it's for you.
I have. When I tell you the anxiety cannot be measured that I had in my soul, that never went away, never subsided. I was never like, okay, I'm cool now.
I'm okay if I get a couple drinks in.
I tried a couple.
Then turbulence turns into whoo, like.
We've been driving to Hilton Head for 25 years. It's no big deal, but Orlando, on the other hand, someone says in the text line. Yeah, look, I think the Carolinas are doable. I think the East Coast, as far as like Ocean City and those, I think those Delaware, you're going to Rehoboth. I think that's fine.
I think if you do Orlando the drive, you almost have to split it into 2 days.
And that'd be cool. Make it another, maybe stop somewhere else.
Right.
Cool.
That you've wanted to
For a
go.
day,
That's just like a quick pop in, whatever.
Yeah. Get a hotel and just chill. Get up again, knock it out. I'd like to. I wonder if I could talk her into that. Probably not. Another text message. The drive to Orlando sucks. I've done it twice and will do it again. I always prefer to fly Breeze. And they come in and out of Canton Akron all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know the Savannah flight went away and came back. I kind of thought it was always at the Akron.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Airport.
using that flight very often, so I haven't been keeping track of it. But I did hear that they just brought it
back.
back.
I saw the article. They had a big old like display in the airport, like celebrating that it's back.
Yeah.
But the other weird thing is it's only Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, that's common. It'll be cheaper, though.
It will be cheaper, but that's an odd, like, what are we going to do, leave on a Tuesday?
Yeah, why not?
Come back on the following Tuesday?
Sure. Everything else will be cheaper. You couldn't do that in the summer months, though, because most rentals are Saturday or Sunday
That's
to
the
Sunday.
thing. We have rentals.
You would have to like get something that would let you go like Tuesday through Sunday.
Yeah. So, but yeah, in case you're wondering, any Savannah fans out there, Akron Canton Airport's back Tuesdays and Thursdays, kids. 7:28 Sports is coming up next. Right now, it's Nelly, Murphy Lee, Shake Your Tail Feather on Q92.
It's good times.
My favorite beer would be a Yingling Flight. I went through a Yingling phase in my 20s. I got into it for a little bit.
Isn't that the Pittsburgh beer?
Used to not be able to be. You used to not be able to get it in Ohio.
Yeah, I remember that. We used to have family in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, and they would get it when they went in.
I did. I thought it was pretty. It was a beer I thought it was cool drinking. I was like, look at me with my Yingling. Look at me.
You also felt cool when you'd order a Guinness, didn't you?
I never drink Guinness.
Never?
No. If I want to drink something like that, I'll just go buy motor oil. I mean, there's no reason to drink something that thick, and that's not.
It's not thick.
Tree sap. Another 5 minutes, it'll be in my mouth from the bottle. Just not a fan of Guinness. I have friends that drink it.
Did you like Killian's?
Ish. I drank it, but I wouldn't say I like it. Liking it would be a stretch.
Okay.
I would drink it because people thought they were cool for Killian's too. The way I felt about how cool it was with Yingling, I feel like there were people that thought they were cool drinking Killian's.
I see.
Because there's always the people that thought they were cool because of the beer they drank. You know what I mean?
I suppose, or like they were choking it down to look cool.
Yeah,
or,
but they're like, look
Yeah.
what I drink. I don't just drink the basics. I'm like,
Yeah.
I enjoy the basics. I have no problem with the basics.
there's a couple of there's a couple IPAs that are genuinely good that I think you would like. Like there's Lagunitas makes something called Little Something Something. I think you'd like that.
All I do
It's
is
pretty
that I
light.
go, what's the closest thing you have to a Miller Lite? That's usually what I tell somebody. I'm like, what's the closest thing you got to a damn Miller Lite?
I think you would like it. It's a little citrusy, a little sweet, little something something is.
You'd like a bottle of Foxhole. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's cute. Just can I have the damn bottle? They have these cute names. They can't just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're really cute. Like, oh my gosh, what was it? So obviously Christmas Ale is up there. Christmas Ale is delicious. I'm
Christmas
sorry.
Ale. Yeah.
But
That's a normal name.
Some
And
of
it's a
the other-
seasonal beer.
I know, but Santa's Tracksuit. That's what it was called. There was
See.
another. It's so good,
You can't just.
and the can is so like kitschy and cute, and like you almost want to just like leave it out because it looks so festive because you're drinking it from the can because it's got Santa and a tracksuit on it.
I will say Christmas Ale is the greatest Christmas beer.
12 Dogs is pretty good.
It's Christmas Ale.
I understand that. At Christmas Ale, there's a certain like I've been drinking it for so long at Christmas, like it's almost like comfort food during the holidays, like to have a Christmas Ale.
I remember old DJ here, Adam, when he worked here, when we gave him his first Christmas ale, he thought it was Christmas. When I tell you that man fell in love with a beer, he fell in love with a beer.
He did.
Oh my God!
I mean, I knew he was a Yingling guy, obviously, because he came from
Absolutely
Pennsylvania, but
hammered multiple times on Christmas ale. And but honest, some people you drink to get drunk, right?
Yeah.
You want to have a good time. You want to party. You want to feel good. The man was blitzed off Christmas ale, but he genuinely enjoyed the taste of Christmas ale, if that
Same.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really good.
he was drinking, he got drunk, but he wasn't drinking. He was like, this
He wasn't
tastes,
doing it because everybody in Ohio was like,
Right.
"Ooh, Christmas ale!"
he was
yeah.
doing it because this is the greatest beer I've ever tasted,
Yeah.
and I'm going to drink all of it,
I wonder if he gets it
if
shipped
that makes sense.
down to him now.
I could ask him. I just talked a little bit ago.
Did
He
you?
won an award.
I saw that.
Yes, he did. Shout out, buddy.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out. Blue Steel guy, check it in. Give me a Natty Light or a Coors Light. IPAs are so bad. Natty Light. All right. Natty Light.
I can
makes
do
the
Natty Light. Natty Light reminds me of like
better days.
my senior year of high school when we would go down and see our friends at Ohio State.
Yeah, you drink the cheap stuff in college.
With Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians lost to the Twins yesterday by a score of 5-4. The Guardians' record is now 21-21 on the season. They're in first place by a game in the AL Central. Next up, they'll start a home series tonight against the Angels at home. 6:10 is first pitch. Joey Cantillo will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Richmond yesterday by a score of 6-0. The Rubber Ducks are now 17-16 on the season. They're off before returning home to start a series with Chesapeake tomorrow night, 6:35 p.m. over at 717 Credit Union Park in Quackren. NBA playoffs yesterday. The Knicks beat the Sixers 144-114. The Knicks win the series 4-0. They move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. And yesterday, the Timberwolves beat the Spurs 114-109. That series is tied at 2 games apiece. NBA playoff games tonight. The Cavaliers back in action. Game 4 of their matchup with the Pistons. Tip-off is 8 o'clock on NBC and Peacock. Detroit leads the series right now 2-1. And at 10:30 tonight on Amazon Prime, the Thunder and Lakers go at it. Game 4 of that series. The Thunder up 3-0 there. And NHL playoffs last night. The Canadiens beat the Sabres 6-2. Montreal up 2-1 in that series. And the Ducks beat Las Vegas 4-3. That series tied at 2 games apiece. NHL hockey playoffs tonight. The Wild and the Avalanche at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Colorado up in that series 2-1. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Hey, it's Nick. If you're really thirsty, like
Oh.
after you cut the grass or do yard
colder
work,
the better.
mulching.
Yeah, colder the better.
Yeah.
I bought the Christmas ale after Q92's recommendation. Got blackout drunk and woke up the next morning with a gash on my foot, almost removing the pad under my big toe.
Oh, my God.
It was ugly. Tried retracing my steps, but could only surmise I must have kicked a furnace register or something in a fixed position. That Christmas ale is the devil, Mama.
Always check the ABV because Christmas ale is definitely higher than a Miller Lite.
Yeah. No, Christmas ale. Yeah.
I drank 2 Christmas ales and I am fun.
You want to know a funny?
I am fine, but I'm done. Like that.
You want to know a somewhat embarrassing beer that I'm not embarrassed, but like it's very funny, but it got me wow after one because it was a tall boy, Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer.
Really?
Oh.
So you know what I think is
I
sneaky?
I think it's a lot higher than a normal beer, but it was a tall boy.
Yeah.
Drink one of those quickly because I really was thinking about it, and I got up and I was like, oh.
Red Dog will do that to
Ooh.
you.
Wasn't ready for you, Mr. Austin.
Yeah. Well, he's stone cold about it.
He is stone cold.
He means it.
Christian and Lauren, mornings on Q92.
$7:37 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Good morning on the text line. Happy second to last Monday of the school year from Green Mobile Bus 30. I hope you guys have a great day. Go Bulldogs. Y'all got 2 Mondays left?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I guess so.
even the week after Memorial Day weekend. Like my kid just has exams. That's it.
Crazy.
They're like,
Yep.
It's not even like regular school. You just go for your exam.
Gianna's home now.
Yeah.
First weekend with 4 cars in my driveway.
Our neighbor's kid came home from Kent
Yep.
for the weekend.
Yeah, 4 cars in the driveway is annoying.
I know. We have 2 and have to back out on one side of the driveway.
The only rule. And I've been telling people this, and I feel like it's not, what was that famous clip of Justin Bieber? It's not clocking to you.
Mm-hmm.
I leave at like 4:30 in the morning. There is no Monday through Thursday. It's really unwise to block me in. Why would you think, oh, he'll be fine. He'll just float over my car to go to work. Like, what?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Where do you put your car? Up by the house?
I park usually wherever I can park.
So it differs. Like you don't
Depends on who's home.
Okay.
Yeah, because, if Jamie's at work, my mom's always home, but now Gianna's going to be home, although she's working, but she doesn't work until like Friday. I just keep telling everybody. And my mom's the worst offender. I'm like, are you going somewhere else again today when she'll come home in the afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm like, okay. Why would you park behind me? I leave it. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we can move it later. Like, you mean I'll move it later? That's what you know what I mean?
That's what she means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I might just start parking at the end of it and making people go around me. Like at the very end of the driveway.
That'd be funny, actually.
Start parking at the very
Do
bottom.
it!
Like,
no, you don't have to worry about it.
just let's not block me in, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not block me in. But yeah, a lot of colleges are done. High school's getting ready. My niece graduates Saturday. Happy Monday from Trapper Hoops, Carrollton Elementary. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. You guys got to be winding it down, too. Whew. I know what's winding down because I've been contacting all the athletic directors before they leave for the summer.
Well, that's wise.
Being like, hey, here's when we're coming this fall. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
want to wait till August to give you that. Don't you take that so you can't be like, I didn't know you were coming. Oh, yes, you did. I have a paper trip. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I saw a really dumb dating thing on our prep site today.
Okay.
Sometimes we take some of these TikTok people a little too seriously.
Sometimes they take themselves too seriously.
This dating expert said there's a new test that a woman puts you in, and it's called the hold my purse test.
God. Okay.
He said most men don't realize that this is a test when a woman does this. I don't even believe this. I really don't even believe this. He said by holding a woman's purse, she'll lose attraction for him. He said men who should say this, men should say this when a woman asks him to hold her purse. No, I'm not a purse holder. You can put it on the table over there. He said this shows that the guy isn't looking for her approval and that the guy won't accept her emasculating him.
Emasculating?
Does it just hold my purse? Now
Yeah.
listen, is like, yeah, but do I really care?
I mean,
no,
I've
I don't
had
really
Tony
care.
do it, like, especially if I have to go into the restroom and pee and, like, I can't put it across. Like, if it's not a crossbody,
Yeah.
I'll be like, hold this for 2 seconds just because I don't want to look at it in the
Really?
bathroom with me. And
I don't think it was ever a test of
No.
Tony's love and devotion.
No.
I think it was-
Actually, it would have backfired sorely if he would have given me a hard time about it.
What?
Then it would have been a test of love and devotion, but on my end.
If he just said, no, I'm not
Right.
holding your purse.
We're like, what?
I'm not
Yeah,
a
you
purse.
are.
So, gentlemen, you tell those women, I am not a purse holder. If you do that, she'll know you're not you're an alpha
I mean, he
man.
didn't hold it like a woman. He just held it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or sat it on like a bench if there was something right next to him to watch it.
Listen, I've bought Jamie women things before. I've never even thought I don't care.
Ooh, Tony he struggled with that a long time ago. Now
Yeah.
I don't think he'd care as much. I
No.
think what got him over that was when I had kids. So I
Yeah.
was like, I am not going to the store,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to go
She's
get
not
that.
on the regular asked me to do that, but there's time maybe she's was at home and
Was
couldn't
like, I need
leave and
them.
and something where she couldn't leave herself and asked me to, even said like I hate to ask you, but like, yeah, that's fine. But apparently, guys, it's all been a test all this time. When they say hold my purse, they want to see if you're a man or not. If you're an alpha, a beta would hold that purse. That makes me a beta, apparently. I'm a purse holder. Question for Christian. What's your Jesus Christ? Good morning, Christian and Lauren.
I don't have the text
Uh,
line open, so I don't know what that.
Little Big Norm checking in. A real man would hold a purse, go to the store, get his woman her feminine products. It shouldn't bother a man to do those things. Hold a purse? Listen, I didn't know it was a test. I passed that test before. It never got me anywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, it's a dumb test. It's a dumb.
You don't think? Was there any real tests that you gave Tony?
I don't think so.
Like, let's see how he reacts to this. I need to know what he'll do in this situation. I don't think girls really do that. I don't think
so.
normal girls really do tests per se.
No, unless
They
they're
might
really
things might
petty.
happen in life and they figure things out.
I mean, sometimes I'll do things just to see what his reaction's going to be. Like, I'll say something very outlandish that we should do or whatever. Like, knowing full and well, like waiting
Right.
for it. You know what I mean? How
Yeah.
he's going to respond.
But you've never done
But
like
it's not
a
a test.
prove your love test
No.
or loyalty test or
No.
nothing like. Yeah, I don't think that stuff happens in real life. Never have. But gentlemen, just so you know, next time your girl asks you to hold a purse, might be a test.
You might want to grab the purse.
And if you want to be a
If you
man's
like
man,
her.
if you want to be a man's man, what you're supposed to say is, no, I'm not a purse holder.
And then see where that gets you.
It'd be a fun social experiment if you guys want to do it and let me know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it all hinges on her asking you to hold her purse.
Right. We'll decide then if this is a dumb
Yeah.
test or not.
Yeah, I like to put these things into motion. Just text Jamie that right now. No, I'm not a purse holder.
You need to wait for the moment to.
Don't be purse holders, guys. It's Benson Boone, Mystical Magical on Q92. a great Tuesday. I'm trying a new day, a new drink today.
Oh,
I'm going with C. I'm all about my brain these days. As you get older, you got to maintain the brain a little bit, or you'll get insane in the membrane.
I was just going to say that.
Shout out. Who knows it? Who knows the song? So I'm going with C4. New one Jamie got me. Smart Energy. It says here, Lauren, it will ignite my brilliance.
Oh, I cannot wait to witness this. We have a front row seat,
Have you
Jake.
ever heard of a drink that will ignite your brilliance?
I have not.
Well,
I mean,
it's on
that
the
is
can.
the marketing mumbo jumbo if I ever heard it.
It's sparkling tropical passion fruit with natural energy. Zero sugar. I hope this is zero sugar.
Well, what?
Jamie,
Yeah.
if it's not,
She's
what are
trying
you
to
doing?
kill
I got
you.
diabetes. What are you doing over here? Oh my God, I don't know if this is. Wait, zero. Okay, zero sugar.
Okay.
Listen to what this does. Okay, it says brilliance is just a sip away. And I already took one.
Who knew?
So I'm probably smarter than everyone listening right now. Your mind needs fuel too. That's where cognizant comes in.
Oh my gosh.
A clinically tested ingredient that supports productivity. The key to your next big moment is in your hands, literally.
Get it? Because you're holding it to take a drink.
Clinically studied to elevate alertness. Natural energy. Zooming caffeine derived from green coffee beans.
No way.
And finally, boosts metabolism and supports fat loss. So it's basically going, go on, fat loss. You can do it.
Right.
I support you. So there you go. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 artificial flavors, and 200 milligrams of natural caffeine.
Well, let's test this.
Your
reflexes suck.
No, I was very aware of that, though. My alertness saw that pen coming the entire time. And I know it's on the ground right now.
Oh, dang it. I got to go over again. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
maybe
the
it
only
landed.
That's the only problem with throwing. I used to tell my friends that like, when they'd throw hats or something. I was like, the problem is you got to go pick it up now.
Right.
I was like, that's great.
Yeah.
I got to go get it. Oh, man. Look, oh, my God, I'm so alert.
All right, could wake up to a little bit of frost for your Monday morning. Otherwise, it's going to be a sunny day. We're going to warm you up to 60 degrees. Not bad. Overnight, more scattered frost after midnight. Clear and starry, our low 36. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark Johnson. It is 10 minutes before 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. Sunshine out there. It's 41 in Canton.
Hosier and Too Sweet on Q92.
So good.
It was very hyped to me. It was very hyped to me.
They have a good grilled cheese, too.
I like a good grilled cheese. Now, is it all stringy if you pull it apart?
Mm-mm.
Well, then I could get down with that.
Yeah.
My top grilled cheese right now is Panera.
We know. Which is not quite even a grilled cheese.
It's a grilled cheese.
They literally flip like a bun or something. It's a weird grilled cheese. It's
They
good.
put it in the sandwich press,
Yeah.
the panini press, whatever you want to call it.
It's not a grilled cheese.
What's that? Oh,
That's a panini cheese.
well, it's tasty. It's got my kind of cheese.
Because it doesn't have that crispy, buttery outer crunch.
If it's cheese melted in between 2 pieces of bread, I think it's a grilled cheese.
No, it's not.
That's a hot take.
That's a cheese sandwich.
Yeah, that's my hot take.
That's a cheese
Yeah.
sandwich.
What makes a grilled cheese a grilled cheese?
You freaking grill it. It's in the name.
That's what they do with the cheese and the bread at Panera. They grill it.
No, they panini press it. So they only choose certain lines of the bread to grill.
Well, how do you make yours at home?
You put it down on a griddle, like an actual flat surface, so you can toast evenly the outside of the bread.
I don't know.
It's like a panini press is like,
I
you
don't
know
think
what?
it's that deep.
It is that deep, though.
I
Because I
think
take my
if-
grilled cheese very
I think
seriously.
if you have 2 pieces of bread and you toast them in any way you do it, whether it be a frying pan, the oven, a toaster, even, I feel like that
No,
now is
not
a
a
grilled
press.
cheese. You
Not a
have
press.
toasted the bread and melted the cheese between the 2 pieces of bread.
No, that's
Therefore, you have made a grilled cheese.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you butter some stinking bread and you put some cheese between it and you throw it on your grill outside, your gas propane grill, like, is that a grilled cheese?
Yes.
No, it's not.
You
No, it's not.
you literally grilled the cheese.
It's not. You're going to have grill grate marks in it.
Did
That
you
is
just
not.
say if you make grilled cheese on a grill, it's not a grilled cheese?
I 100% just said that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It has to be toasted. The entire face of the bread has to be toasted in order to be a grilled cheese. I'm sorry.
It's just wild to say if you grill cheese on a grill, it's not grilled.
I'll say it again. If you put buttered bread down on a grill grate and it's not evenly distributed in toasting the cheese, then no. And I agree. Someone just said high air fryer toasted cheese. That is considered a grilled cheese, toasted cheese in the air fryer. It is delicious because it's toasting the entire piece of bread.
Grilled cheese is grilled or in a pan. Toasted cheese is done under a broiler. Oh.
Or toasted cheese.
Maybe
can
you're
also,
just eating toasted cheese.
Toasted cheese. That's right. That's fine. That's not toasted either because the whole thing's not toasted.
There's no difference.
There is.
Yes, there is. I will die on this hill. I'm sorry.
This is wild.
I don't want lines in my grilled cheese.
I see what you're saying, but like it's still a grilled cheese.
Not one
It's
that I'll
just not. It's
consider.
just not one that you like. It's just
It's just not the way you would do it.
yeah. It's still a grilled cheese.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah.
You could say,
gotten-
listen.
I
you
have
could say-
gotten this said, quote, grilled cheese from Panera before. And I'm not saying it's gross. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it is not toasted all the way across. It does have grill lines. It is more like a cheese panini than a grilled cheese.
As long as you're grilling both sides, it's grilled.
Yes.
I cannot believe Lauren right now. It's
I'm
a little
sorry.
out there. It's a
I
little
feel
out
very
there.
strongly about my grilled cheese. And I also think regular bread for grilled cheese is mid. You need Texas toast.
Well, listen, that's fine if you want to talk about that.
And if you really want to kick it up another notch and you want it to be all buttery and toasty, they don't get that way with butter. You know that, right? It's mayonnaise.
well, that's
I swear that is you've had it and
disgusting.
you just haven't even known it. You use mayonnaise on the outside and it tastes all buttery once it's toasted.
It's 8:59. It's Bella K. Here, Too Sweet right here on today's hit music. Q92 755. Good morning. Will you shout out Carson sitting here waiting on the school bus? Carson, good morning, sir. Waiting on that bus. Only a couple more bus rides, right?
Well, more than a couple, but yeah, not too many more.
Yeah, we're coming down the home stretch, buddy.
Yep.
So have a great day at school. Appreciate you. Random fact of the day from Random Fact Guy. Pepsi gets its name from pepsin, the digestive enzyme found in such products as Pepsid AC. The inventor of the Pepsi drink, Caleb Bradham, believed it was a healthy drink that helped with digestion. He was wrong, but I sure do love. I got to tell you, folks, I'm Pepsi over Coke, and I know that's probably Coke's Coke, but
I like them both, but I do prefer Coke.
I'll drink a Coke. No, I'm never like, oh no, I don't want Coke. But if you're putting both in front of me and they're ice cold,
You're going to pick a Pepsi.
I'm probably going to grab me that Pepsi.
What about RC Cola? How do you feel about RC Cola?
Royal Crown Cola. Ooh, you know what? It ain't bad. It ain't bad. It's
It's still around, believe it or not.
There's a lot of things that are still around. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Someone texted, we were talking about last segment. I find a man who will open a car door, pump her gas, and open doors at establishments so sexy.
I mean, like,
Pump her gas.
everybody has their preference. I mean, I find it irritating. Like,
Okay, you can have your opinion.
I know, like, it's okay. Like, on date night, if he grabs the door for me first, that's one thing.
Right.
But, like, if he came around to I would be out of the car before he could even make it over to my side. Like, what are you doing? Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember one of our first dates reconnecting. Jamie, now I still don't know if she was trolling me or not, but we were walking to the car, and she walked to the door of my car, and I was walking the other side, and she just was staying there looking at me.
Like,
And I went, "Oh, no kidding."
oh. And she's still married to
I was like, "Your Highness." I was like,
you.
but I was like, "Oh crap!" I was like, "Oh, this is real." I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
she's
okay.
not kidding.
Oh, all right. I get it. She's a lady. Let me see here. Back in the day, they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola. Everyone chiming in on the
No.
McDonald's Coke. McDonald's Coke is
It is
pretty
next
special.
level, yeah.
It's pretty special. I'm not going to argue with any of you on that one. Coming up in the next hour, it's time for hot takes. Right? Maybe you have a pop hot take today. What is something you have a hot take on? I've got one today. I experienced it yesterday, and I was like, this is going to be my hot take. And it might be a hot take. People might be like, Christian, but I'm going with it. That's what the hot takes are all about. So get your hot take ready. Start texting them in right now. Just put hot take at the beginning. Send it in. You can call in your hot takes as well at 330-450-9292. And also in the 8 o'clock hour, Mega Maroney fans, get ready. It's time. We're going to hit that cue to call in the 8 o'clock hour and get a finalist for a chance to see Mega Maroney and a girls trip. Schonstein Center with a hotel stay and gas Friday, May 29th. We're also getting one on the live video stream. If you haven't done it yet, get your butt over there. Click the like button in the comment section. The pink heart. Do it meow. It's Paul Russell. Little boo thing on cue. There are still texts coming in about the grilled cheese
Oh, good. Let's go.
hill that Lauren wishes to die on.
I will too.
Now, you had some pictures you wanted to show.
I do. Okay, so I want to clearly show the difference.
If you don't know, last hour during hot takes, a hot take came in about grilled cheese. Lauren said some things that are called grilled cheeses are not grilled cheeses.
No,
Is that-
they're
is that
not
fair?
technically, like, they're not doing a service or a justice to what a true grilled cheese sandwich is. If you're watching the live stream right now, you see a grilled cheese, air quotes, on the right. This was pressed with a panini press. It clearly looks savage. It's got dark marks, grill lines down the bread.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a grilled cheese, in my opinion. The one on the left is how God intended the grilled cheese to be, where it is fully grilled, the surface of the bread, and the cheese is that melty. Because you have to admit, when you get your cheese panini, it is not that melty.
It's melted fine for me.
It's soft cheese. It's not melted.
I love it that way.
Okay.
But they call it on their menu a grilled cheese.
But it's all a farce.
Are you saying they are false advertising what a grilled cheese is? And I would say that's not a grilled cheese because it's not grilled.
Yes,
if we're
it is.
breaking down the word, a grill should be on a grill. Therefore, there'd be grill marks.
Hold on. There's a difference between an appliance and a technique. Yes.
That looks like toasted to me.
No.
And we could go down the toasted versus grilled rabbit
This
hole
is
too,
pan
but
grilled. This is pan grilled on the left.
That's pan, but wouldn't it be pan fried?
This is pressed. See, that's another thing too. When you put it on a panini press, it makes the grilled cheese like this thick because it smooshes it like that.
Which is great,
No.
especially if you peel it apart. All grilled cheese require 3 kinds of cheese and a garlic butter on each.
Officers responded around 3 p.m. and arrested the teenager after a short foot chase. Investigators say that the suspect fired 2 shots into the air during a fight involving other juveniles. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, and the mall was briefly locked down as a precaution. Savannah Guthrie is asking for the public's help in finding her mother, who has been missing for over 3 months now. In an emotional Mother's Day social media post, Guthrie said her family will never stop looking for 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, who disappeared in February near Tucson, Arizona. Authorities say that the case is being investigated as a possible abduction, and anyone with the information is urged to contact the FBI. The Ohio Department of Transportation is warning the public not to rely on artificial intelligence for accurate road information. ODOT's Cleveland district says platforms like ChatGPT and Google AI have been giving residents incorrect answers about which roads the agency maintains. ODOT says confusion often happens because cities, not the state, handle many roads within municipalities. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller. This news update is brought to you by Bob.
Checking in. Jake, I hope you do well in your upcoming Denver and all endeavor And also with that thing at NASA with Megan, LOL. Random fact, inflatables were invented, one for you, Jake, in 1959 by John Skurlock, a NASA engineer, while experimenting with inflatable tennis court covers. Huh.
I mean, that's why he's going to NASA.
Exactly.
1959 and 2026. Who thought a young man would be starting a business with that technology? With the use of, I don't even know, what is that material?
Final.
Yeah.
Vinyl and blowers. And there you go. Who thought, like, in 2026, a young man will be running a business with this technology? Think he thought that in 1959? I bet he didn't.
Probably not.
Well, wow, that's where it was invented. Hi, checking in. Jake, I hope you do well in your upcoming endeavor. And also with that thing at NASA with Megan, LOL. Random fact, inflatables were invented, one for you, Jake, in 1959 by John Skurlock. .804 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning and welcome to the 8 o'clock hour of the Q92 morning show. Yes, the 8 o'clock hour is here. How are you? You guys good? Hope so. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Megan Moroney finalist. This contest we kicked off last Thursday. It's an awesome one. Megan Moroney in Columbus at the Shot with a hotel stay. With gas. Might be the biggest prize of them all. And you could have a great Friday, May 20th. Imagine that girl's trip. Grabbing a friend and be like, let's go, girls. You can even pretend like you're Shania Twain. Let's go, girls.
Going to see Meg Maroney.
Go to see Meg Maroney. Another one of the big touring acts this summer. Boy, I'll tell you what, shout out to our winner for Zach Bryan. I've seen people bragging about that show on TikTok, on Facebook. I guess he played 3 full hours.
Yeah.
To a huge crowd. In the rain, and I even saw people saying, went with my friend, knew him a little bit, wasn't a huge fan, one of the best concerts I've ever been to. He climbed the scaffolding and connected himself to the scaffolding and played Revival on guitar way up high at Cleveland Brown State. I mean, it was insane, I guess. So I don't know if anybody went there. We sent a winner there, and she had a fantastic time. You see some of her pictures on the Q92 social media on Facebook and Instagram. Another huge concert we sent people to. But, if you guys went to that, once you got through the thunderstorms, man, you had one heck of a night up there in Cleveland. 3 hours he played. That is a long... Usually you're happy if you get about 2. You're pretty like, all right, I got about 90 minutes set.
It is a long time because Taylor's shows were a little over 3 hours. It is a long time.
Yeah.
And, if you're a stander at a concert, I promise you sit down at least once or twice.
Yeah. And that's one, it's funny. That's one guy, because Zach Bryan's had a little bit of bad press, if you follow.
Yeah.
Apparently he's not the best boyfriend. That hasn't affected tickets.
No, it doesn't seem to.
And that's such an interesting thing, because I feel like with a lot of artists, if you like their music, as people, we don't really see, name someone we've truly boycotted. You still hear R. Kelly.
Oh yeah.
You still hear Puff Daddy songs, P Diddy was on. I could go on to Chris Brown. People still want to go see Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It's Zach Bryan. That doesn't really.
No, it doesn't. People forget about that.
Why do you think that is? Like, honest to God, like,
Well, look at it though.
do you
It's
think it's
even
just
like
like
that
we
with
separate-
actors that act a fool. I mean, people
Yeah.
still go see their movies.
do we just? It's just because we separate the music from the person. We're
I
not.
think you
We're
almost
not
have
necessarily like, yeah, I love him. I just,
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. In real life, if you meet somebody and you're like, you know what, they're super cool, and then you find out all the stuff about them that doesn't necessarily align with your, like, do you shut them off? Do you completely turn your back on them? Or do you just compartmentalize and be like, you know what? When I'm with them, they're a really great person. I have a good time with them, and I'm just not going to talk to them about that stuff.
No, I kind of live my life the way you just said. The second thing you just said, I kind of like, listen, man, if you've been cool to me, I got no reason.
Exactly.
I don't care if like you said, our religious or political things don't align. If you've always been cool to me, I'll always be cool to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I found out like you
murdered somebody, or
murdered someone,
or
or
like that might
screwed
be a
up my
game
friend's,
changer.
screwed up my friend's marriage, or did something like that I consider like, then at that point, even though I might have had a nice experience with you, I'm probably done with you. But on a normal day-to-day basis, if I've met you and you have treated me kindly or fair,
Yeah, why wouldn't you
why would
reciprocate?
because of what religion you are or what sports team you like or who you voted for. And I am very proud of myself. And you're the same way. That we have our beliefs and things in society and politics, but in this time where everyone tells you hate whoever you don't agree with and don't be their friend if they don't agree with you.
Yeah.
This is more politics than anything now. I don't believe I've done that. I've never unfriended anyone I've never blocked anyone. I've never stopped being a friend to someone. I have friends who think total opposite of me. I have dear friends that politically we do not vote alike.
Yeah.
I mean, dear friends. And it's never even been a question. I was with my friends this weekend.
I've never deleted anybody
Yeah.
off of social media. I have hidden, like, if they're really like on a tear
They'll
where
do
it's
that.
like over and over and
If it's
over
just
again, I'm like, I
noise.
just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
filling my feed. It's not, I don't really want to see it.
No, if that's all you post is politics, and so I'm like, guys,
I'll like snooze for 30 days
I
or
know-
something.
I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I long for a picture of your pasta.
Listen,
Can we get back to it? But I mean, I'm just saying, like, I always think I've avoided that. I know you have too. Like, I'm not judging you on that. You can
Dude.
think what you want to think. You're an adult. I'm an adult.
my side of the family, like my mom and my sister, we completely disagree on politics.
Yeah.
I mean, completely. But at the end of the day, it's still my mom and my sister. I still love them.
Yeah. And I hope more people are starting, I want to say, be like us. We're not leading any type of charge over here. But I think we need to get back to, like, guys, I don't want to say it ain't that serious, but
It's not.
it ain't that serious.
It's not that deep.
Like, just
Take care of your neighbors, your
Yeah.
friends, your
Like-
family.
my neighborhood, I love my neighborhood. I guarantee you my neighbors don't all share my beliefs. Guarantee you. My neighbors are always nothing but nice to me. So you know what I am to them? Nothing but nice to them. I don't jump to be social, but that's because I'm socially awkward
Well,
But-
that's because you don't jump to be social with anybody.
with anybody. But I had no issue with my neighbors.
Yep.
I don't care. You guys, you're kind to me. I'm kind to you.
Mhm.
You wave to me in the morning. I'm going to wave to you in the morning. You say how you doing. I'm going to say how you doing.
You don't wave to me, I'm gonna probably under my breath be like, "What a jerk."
See, I'm not. I'm going to be like, thank God.
I'm just kidding.
Thank God. I just want to go to my house. I had neighbors when I lived in the condo in Boardman. They were the nicest ladies. But when I'd pull in and I'd see them outside, I'm like, damn it. I just want to walk in my house. I know
Yeah.
that probably sounds so, but like, just want to walk in my house. You know what I mean?
You get home and you just want to be done.
I'm like, I just want to walk. I don't want to talk. It's
Yeah.
not you. You're a lovely woman. You are truly a lovely woman. If you were anyone else, I still wouldn't want to talk to you right now. I just want to walk in my house and sit on my couch and just be silent. Oh, man. 8:11. Hot takes coming up. I see some hot takes coming up. I love it. Sports, religion, politics. I don't discuss them at all because they cause a lot of issues. I believe what I believe. You do you.
Yeah.
We could all be merry and move on with life. I agree. Why not, right? God, love it. All right. Hot takes are coming up, everybody. It's 8:11. It's Ray. Where is my husband? It's Q92. That
big as your face.
It's like when you go to church and the priest gets to hold that one really big Eucharist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
He's like, oh, it's Jesus. You know what I mean?
I'm
like
not Catholics. I don't know what you're talking about.
they never. Do you have communion? If you're not Catholic, you don't get anything to eat.
Well, yeah, we do communion, but he doesn't hold anything.
You don't get a big one. The priest gets to hold the big one.
No.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And why would he
gets a bigger one
to hold the bigger one?
Because it's bigger. He's the priest.
Or is that supposed to be bigger, like the bread? Like this is the body.
The bread of
Christ?
life. Yeah, the bread of life. Yeah.
Or see, we say it's the body of Christ.
Well, that's what the priest says. Then I go amen,
Okay.
and I get my cracker, and good to go. Wine optional.
We also don't. A lot of times we don't get the wafers.
What do you get?
Bread,
Like bread?
like a bread cube. Yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
I swear.
They hand you like for real bread,
Yeah, like bread.
like
Well-
Schwabels.
Yeah, but somebody has cut it into really small. I mean, like it's like a little bread cube. You get a bread cube,
Bread cubes.
and then you get grape juice. Sometimes we get the wafers.
Bread, grape. You don't get real wine?
No, God no.
Wow, I kind of thought.
Look at you Catholics getting boozy. You get real wine.
Yeah, it's crazy. We get so crazy. Oh man, yeah, we get real crazy.
That's why you guys fall asleep. Services are long, and they're serving real wine during communion.
Hey man, shout out to St. Mary's. 45-minute mass every time. It's fantastic. Target employees. Someone sent the Forrest Gump waving gif or GIF.
Gosh, I'm sorry you have to wave at me or smile or say something.
Okay, it was Hot Sam's. Everyone's texting Hot Sam's.
Okay.
So that's what it was. Hot Sam's. I go to Sozo Church and Alliance, and they have communion on the first Sunday of every month, usually, and it's grape juice and a wafer on top of it, all in one.
We've had that before.
Wait. How does that work?
It's the little grape juice cup, and then they just put the wafer on it, like a little lid for the cup, and they hand it to you. So you just take the body of Christ and drink the blood, the juice.
My mind's blown right now.
Why?
They're like handing out little snack packs. Like
Kinda,
at mine,
I mean-
you go up and you get the communion, then you go and the wine. You either walk by the wine lady or you take a sip of wine.
It depends. We've all taken communion as a congregation, and when that's happened, sometimes we remain seated and they pass the trays of bread and wine, quote unquote. And then other times it's like open communion where if you want to come up, you can.
Yeah.
And like then you just take it from the pastor.
This
Ours
is
isn't a
great. I'm
priest.
learning a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, someone texted unleavened bread very flat. Yes. We've had unleavened bread.
I guess that's what I have. Unleavened. We're rolling are the best. I'm okay with. I got no gripes. It's not my favorite, but I got no gripes.
Sam's Club.
I only get Auntie Anne's when I have a coupon for a free pretzel.
See?
Where does one get that? I would like a free coupon for a free pretzel. That sounds pretty fun to me. We've got a
Big as your face.
It's like when you go to church and the priest gets to hold that one really big Eucharist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's Jesus. You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
not Catholic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, where nobody sells them for less.
Q92.
Sunny skies through your Monday. We'll go with a high near 60, dry and quiet degrees. Overnight tonight, more scattered frost possible after 4 a.m. A clear and starry sky on the way, staying dry. Our low in the middle 30s. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark Johnson. It is 8:18 on your Monday morning. We've got sunshine out there. It's 43 in Canton.
Zella Langley choosing Texas right here on Q92. That's fine. We got some good rage there. We're going to get to that. You guys got some rage this morning. I love it. The other John I would have loved to have been, looking back now, a pimple popper.
That's so gross.
Or someone that gets earwax out of ears.
Can I tell you?
I can watch pimple popping.
No.
Oh, my new one? I like what I'd love to be someone who gets barnacles off of turtles.
There's something very cathartic. I think that's like similar to like power washing.
You want to talk about like let me unwind?
I don't want to get it off turtles, but like I could do boats. You know, like the boats
No,
that
the
they hire
turtles.
people to scrape the barnacles off.
No, that it's about the turtles because you're helping the turtles.
Yeah, but what if they're snapping turtles?
They're not
You're
going to
like,
be snapping
scrape,
at me when I'm
ow.
snapping off the barnacles.
They don't know what you're doing. They just
I'll
know
tell them.
Okay.
And then obviously you rub them down with a little bit of what is that? Dove or whatever. What do we always use on animals?
Dawn
dish soap.
That's her oil spills. Don't
Same
you remember?
thing.
By the way, yesterday I had a moment. That gentleman that passed away, unfortunately, from Melrose Place at Muldoon.
Yeah, Patrick Muldoon. You know who he was, right?
He was Jeffrey from
Jeff
Saved.
from Saved by the Bell. He broke up Zach and Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that yesterday. We just talked about Melrose Place and
Sorry. But yeah, it's exactly who that was. Rest in peace.
Days of Our Lives. Yeah, I know.
Not Jeff, though. Just Patrick Muldoon.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Tony told me last night.
Can you imagine getting dumped dressed up like Romeo and Juliet?
I mean, he's like the
At high
ultimate
school.
romantic, and he's being left for an older guy
Yeah,
because she
at
thinks
prom.
he's so swoon worthy.
Like you're literally at prom and you get dumped in tights.
I know, but you know what the funny part is he says it's okay.
Well, he was just trying to be cool. You know what I mean? It
His
wasn't
whole
cool.
heart was broken.
Remember next episode, he was an a-hole to her, trying to turn all his friends against her.
As he should have been.
That's fair. Yeah. Crab Whisperer is a great to watch. Gets barnacles off crabs. That's funny. We got some good rage there. We're going to get to that. You guys got some rage this morning. I love it. The other John I would have loved to have been, looking back now, a pimple popper.
That's so gross.
Or someone that gets earwax out of ears.
Can I tell you?
I can watch pimple popping.
No.
Oh, my new one? I like what I'd love to be someone who gets barnacles off of turtles.
There's something very cathartic. I think that's like similar to like power washing.
You want to talk about like let me unwind?
I don't want to get it off turtles, but like I could do boats. You know, like the boats
No,
that
the
they hire
turtles.
people to scrape the bar.
You.
$8:22 right here on today's Hit Music. It's Q92, everybody. Good morning. Christian and Lauren here with you live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com. live video on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Megan Maroney, finalist. We're getting one with a cue to call this hour. Could happen anytime. Be listening when you hear it. Be caller number 10. Make yourself a finalist for a chance to see her. Be a girls' trip to see Megan Maroney in Columbus at the Shot with a hotel stay and gas Friday, May 29th. We got that for you. We're also getting a finalist on the live stream. If you haven't done it yet, head on over to the live stream. Click the like button in the comments section with the pink heart. You'll be good to go. We have that for you. More Rubber Ducks tickets in the 9 o'clock hour as well. But right now at 8:23, it's time for some hot takes on Q92.
Oh!
Hot takes. We like to give them every Monday. We encourage you guys to do the same. See some of the text line. You can call them in as well. I will kick it off. I admit this is a first world problem. But my hot take is, I feel like if you make a reservation, you shouldn't have to wait.
Oh, no, I 100%. I know exactly where you're going with this.
I feel like if I have a reservation and I call and I say, I'd like to make a reservation to eat food at your establishment, and you say, sure, what time? And I give you a time. And you say, how many? And I say, this is how many. And you say, okay, we have you down for the reservation at this said time for this many people. I say, great, thank you very much. I show up at that time with my party, and you tell me it's a 30-minute wait. I think that's kind of crappy.
Did you say something to him?
I didn't, because I don't. I am the living meme of Jay-Z hiding behind Beyonce.
That's true.
I am the living meme.
I take it Jamie said something.
I don't know. I don't know if she did, because I was playing with Jimmy. We were hanging out outside waiting. I took Jimmy to keep him occupied.
It is crap.
But
if we have a reservation, I should not have to wait. That's a half an hour. Now, listen, I'm not trying to be that person that doesn't understand that things sometimes happen.
I know.
And maybe a party takes longer to get out ahead of that group.
I know I could be, but it's a hot take, first of all.
But I think 5 or 10 minutes is more acceptable if you already have a reservation. Like, figure it out.
I know it's Mother's Day, but I think you guys knew it was Mother's Day too.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I made a reservation. It was Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. I figured you'd have to make a reservation to guarantee you had a slot. Why was the slot open? Or is there a way you could have communicated via text or something like, our restaurant's running behind today?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It really bothers me. And again, I realize this is not a huge problem. This is not an issue that's plaguing the world. I might even sound a little snooty saying it. But snoot, because I'm sorry, I made the reservation. If I just walked in, absolutely. Yeah, you got to wait. Sorry, we got reservations. It's Mother's Day.
Right.
You guys, it's looking like 45 minutes. Could you guys chill if you want? You got to leave. I get it. But when I make a reservation, I'm like, I'm here. We have a 3 o'clock reservation, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, awesome. That'll be 30 minutes. I don't think it should be.
I feel like in those situations, the restaurant should be like, listen, I'm really sorry. It's going to be like 30 minutes. Can we provide an appetizer for the table tonight, for your inconvenience? Or, something like that. To me, when you give people something, it softens the blow. They feel acknowledged. Yeah. They feel like we feel like that, that this was a mess up. You see what I mean? By acknowledging it and doing something like that.
Yeah. Here's some jalapeno poppers. Sorry. Here's some onion rings. We're sorry about that.
Where did you go?
Huh?
Where did you go?
I went to a place in Niles called
Okay, but I'm saying, like, this was like a jalapeno popper onion ring. I didn't think so.
No, I actually
that was my point.
No. I actually had a very, very nice ribeye.
Okay.
It's nice. It's tasty.
So they could have brought you a bloomin' onion.
Maybe a bloomin' onion. Oh, no, we weren't.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we weren't.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, that's my hot take of the day, folks. I'm sorry if you make a reservation. I feel like why did I make? I guess what I'm saying. Why did I make the reservation?
5-10 minute bubble, I think, is acceptable, and after that,
30.
Yeah,
we stood there for 30. Sorry. Do you have a hot take today?
Mine's really stupid, but it's something that bothered me because twice this weekend I was at Meijer. Why are we as a society so lazy that we can't put small carts in the small cart corral and large carts in the large cart corral? I say this just because I saw a carts guy really struggling because he was trying to sort carts out because people just throw them in there any which way.
Yeah.
and it was taking him forever. And I was like, this is so rude and unnecessary. Like, the corral is labeled. You've been to a Meijer. You know what I'm talking
You do a
about.
great job, even though I always think it's a parking spot till I get there.
You're so
I'm
disappointed.
like, here's a. Oh, you son of a Meyer, you got me again. But no, I as someone who used to get carts at a job, I know that, and I would just look at it like, why? Why throw them in like this?
It really bothered me. I mean, and they sometimes they'll have, you know, just like it'll be like large cart, small cart, small cart, small cart, small cart, large cart. And it's because someone has thrown that small cart over there. No one's looking up, reading the sign. They see the small cart, so they put another small cart. Like, I felt so bad for this guy because it was taking him forever to clear the carts out of the corral. And they were super busy because it was Mother's Day weekend. They needed those carts. I had to walk way back to get a cart when I went in.
But the people would just leave their cart.
Okay, you people have a special place waiting for you because I have seen, my daughter and I were up at the strip like 3 weeks ago and a storm was blowing in. I got to give it to this giant Eagle Carts guy. When I say I would have to imagine he was on his high school's track team. He chased this car down that was headed for like this beautiful bright blue Corvette Classic out in the parking lot. Like, it broke free from wherever it came from. I don't know. It wasn't a cart he was working with. He just was out there collecting carts and saw this go down and took off. And I stopped my car in the middle of the aisle. We were leaving Marshall's and watched because I'm like, I swear to God, if somebody's cutting through this parking lot, because people go all which ways. Like, I was so worried he was going to get hit by a car because he just.
Did he save the day?
He did.
Nice.
Yeah, he got there. The cart was within 15 feet of that car. And he got it.
Love it, love it, love it. Someone says the art of customer service is non-existent these days. There's still some great ones out there, but I do think it has gone down. Now, do I think people are overworked and understaffed also, which adds stress? I do think there's truth in that.
Certain attitude towards, from the workers. Yeah. Even though it's not my fault that you're working for what you're working for. You said yes to the job. Like.
Yeah, they didn't surprise you.
Yeah. It wasn't me that hired you.
Yeah.
But I get it. I do get.
Yeah, no, I get it. I see more hot takes in the text line. We're going to get to those here coming up. But here at 8:30, oh gosh, maybe we should get a finalist.
Call now to see Megan Maroney with Q92.
All right, we're getting a finalist right now for Megan Maroney. Again, tickets to see her in Columbus at the Schottenstein Center with a hotel stay in Columbus for the night, with gas to get you there. It's going down Friday, May 29th. What a girls' trip that could be. Want to become a finalist? Call right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck.
This is a Q92 Sports Break.
Saw today is National Picnic Day, and it reminded me. And I'm being serious. I've never been on a picnic in my life.
Never ever.
Not with family as a kid. Not any at a date. Not
You
ever.
never went to like Six Flags or Geauga Lake for like a company picnic and like ate out at the picnic tables or in the
I
shelter
don't
with.
count that as a picnic.
But did you take your food?
We brought food. I used to get.
That's a picnic, Christian.
No, a picnic is when you go by not a bunch.
You
of
do not have to have a basket and a
Yes,
blanket.
you do. For a real picnic,
No, we used to have park picnics all the time when Tony and I were dating.
just went and hung
We'd
out.
go to KFC, we'd get some chicken, and we would just meet at the park and have lunch together, like at a picnic table. It's literally in the name.
That's
It's
not
a
a picnic.
picnic table.
It's not. That's not a picnic.
Oh my gosh.
Going with your entire steel mill of people is not a picnic.
Steel mill.
Well, that's my dad worked at RMI and Niles.
Okay, my
That's-
husband worked for Saturn, but
we-
it wasn't a
we
steel
would,
mill.
We would go to. It was a titanium. He would have there was a Geauga Lake Day for all the RMI employees, and we go there. Yeah, we on the picnic tables. I'd be pissed the whole time because we couldn't get the real hot, nice food. We were chewing on cold ass chicken legs.
Yeah,
and I
your
love
parents
chicken.
did the best they could to raise you.
Oh, don't you do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
They could have.
You little
You
ingrate.
knew it was coming.
You were
Save
an
up.
ungrateful
Your
child.
son wanted a ham. To lose this.
Hi, my name is Jody Hardison
Hey, Jody Hardison, where are you calling us from today?
from Worcester, Ohio.
Worcester, Ohio. Well, guess what? You're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Yes, that's amazing.
Congratulations, Jody. You could be headed to see Megan Maroney in Columbus at the Shot.
Oh.
That would be amazing.
This is all happening Friday, May 29th. Plus, you'd get that hotel stay. We'd get you the gas for your car so you could have a wonderful girls' trip. Jody, tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist this morning.
92.5.
There you go. Congratulations, Jody. I don't think I've ever heard Apple Creek
Oh, really?
in my time here with a winner. No.
Oh, I don't know if I've heard it with the winner, but I definitely know
Yeah.
where it's at. I've heard of Apple Creek.
Obviously, it's somewhere near Worcester
The Woo.
or Worcester, depending on what you say. Some people are Worcesters. Some people are Worcesters.
Worcester.
What do you say? Are you a Worcester or a Worcester?
Worcester.
Fair enough. I don't know they're correct.
I
know
don't
who's
either.
right.
I think it just, I don't know.
I know it's Schufel.
Tomato, tomato.
We called the actual city and found out it's Schufel.
Yeah, we did.
We ended the Schufel Shuffle debate. I was proud of us for that.
And
by the way.
Orion and Orion. And everybody says it's, the city says it's Orion.
Orion the Hunter.
Mhm.
My favorite constellation. Orion's belt. The only problem with it is when it shows up, you know it's about to be fall and winter.
Yeah, this kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Lauren
Like,
said Worcester correct.
Thanks.
Worcester. So people from there go Worcester. Worcester. They don't go Wooster.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
Very
but
good.
I do know people that live there that call it the Woo.
I like that. Well, people call Youngstown the Yo.
Yeah.
I
I
get it.
like that.
You know, people call some people call Louisville the Ville.
Sure. I don't know.
I think so. A
I
lot of people got nicknames for their towns.
we call North Canton the Bubble.
Like Alliance and Austintown both claim A-Town.
What up, A-Town?
Both places will say A-Town. It's very funny.
Do you
to
think
me.
Akron calls themselves A-Town too?
I don't know what Akron
Or do you
calls
think they just
themselves.
all walk around because it's the home of the rubber ducks calling it Quackern?
Quackern? They should.
I know.
That's the only thing I would call it.
I agree.
Hot takes. Let's get to some of them in the text line, see what people are. Hot take, McDonald's Coke is better because the straw is bigger.
Is that why?
I've heard a couple things on that. I've heard that or something like their CO2 or whatever, or they put some extra. I don't know.
Like it makes it bubblier?
Yeah, I don't know the
I
true.
will say there's that. Like there's something about their Diet Coke, like you chug it through the straw and it like burns your throat immediately. It's like it feels so good.
Listen, their Sprite also is phenomenal.
Their Sprite, I
Crisp.
agree. Yeah, but I can only do that like after the stomach flu. I'm not a big Sprite gal unless there's like some GI issues.
Gotcha. Some people think Sprite will help a belly if it's upset, or a ginger ale.
Yeah.
My mom's a big proponent of ginger ale
I
when
love
she's
ginger ale.
when she's sick. Good morning from Kesha King. Hot take. Of all the great American inventions, the all-you-can-eat buffet should be in the top 10. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, but buffets kind of went away because of COVID. Like, I
Well,
loved a good
COVID's
buffet.
gone. I'm so mad. Isn't the Golden Corral closed in Canton now, too?
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Jesus,
It's
God.
been gone for a few months now.
You guys, I don't know. Why can't we have nice things? First, you took Ponderosa from us.
Katana is still open in
What
Bellevue.
the hell is Katana?
The Katana buffet behind
Is that
Roadhouse.
Chinese or Japanese?
I don't know. I've never been.
The Katana?
hmm They still have a buffet that's open.
I can't see myself
you
getting
know
fried chicken there.
The Pizza Hut in Hartville still has the buffet.
Pizza Hut and Alliance did. I don't believe they discontinued it.
We used to
Some of
work.
us used to go there for lunch from here. That was a
Okay.
hell of a deal because I could get their pasta.
We used to have. Do you remember when Best Buy was right off of Whipple, like where the Great Escape is now, the pool place?
I didn't grow up here, so no.
Okay, shout out store 286. It used to be on Whipple. That's where I met my husband and some of my close friends that I absolutely adore. But there was a Pizza Hut when you went down that driveway to go to Best Buy to pull in their parking lot. There was a Pizza Hut on the right hand side, so we would walk over on our lunch break, and it was great because as soon as you walked in, you could start eating because it was a buffet. And we only got like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So you actually had time to eat and get back to work on time. I loved the Pizza Hut buffet. You know, I also miss CC's.
The CC's gone too.
I think
What
so.
is
I mean,
wrong
we
with
don't
us?
have one around here that I know of.
I'm not a pizza guy, but come on.
Their cinnamon rolls were something else. And their mac and cheese pizza.
I don't want to do my Ponderosa rant again, but they had that salad bar you could just get for lunch. Didn't even have to get a steak. I could get chicken wings, mashed potatoes. You could make tacos if you wanted. They had fresh fruit,
There's something about I like getting my own food. Thanks.
mac and cheese. I know,
Yeah.
just walking up and getting it and sitting back down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only thing I never understood about buffet places is why they give you such small cups.
Cups.
Yeah.
Like for your drink?
Yeah, even like, yeah, they all.
Well, they
cups
come
are
around and they keep refilling them.
just never understood that. Like, give me a regular ass cup.
Kevin on YouTube says McDonald's is getting rid of the self-serve soda fountain.
I saw that.
But does it really make him? I mean, like, is it that big of a deal? I always get it on the go. I guess for me, I don't care.
They think they were losing too much product.
That or that just not as many people were using it. I mean, I think you'd have to be in the dining room for a hot minute to use it to begin with.
I would agree. Listen, I don't
Who's sitting there drinking fountain Coke all day?
think anyone is. I think you're right. I think acting like that.
I think it's probably because of underuse more than overuse.
Maybe, but I did see they're taking that away.
Yeah.
Uricksville and Denison call themselves the Twin Cities. What? Never heard of that.
That's kind of funny. Have you used the fountain machines, by the way, the self-service machines that are touchscreen where you can like make any flavor combination, like peach Coke and oh my gosh.
Where are those at?
Well, they used to have them at Moe's. Where have I seen them recently? We get so excited when we're like, oh, they have the good machines.
Ponderosa had an ice cream machine. You could make your own sundae.
Yep.
But we didn't want that anymore.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, we didn't want that.
We were just talking about current things. And
I
you
know,
were
but you mentioned like your own self-serve, and I was like, you know what else was self-serve? Ice cream at Ponderosa. And we all were like, no, let's get rid of it. So Moe's has this? You can make whatever flavors.
Well, yeah,
or
but
you can
Moe's,
mix and
we don't
match.
have a Moe's around here anymore either. I'm trying to remember of who I saw have it most recent. I get so excited though when I see they have those touchscreen machines because I'm like, ooh, I can make my own concoction today.
I remember when Wendy's here first had the touchscreen pop machine. I was like, what is this?
I know, it's great.
What
right?
magic is this? What
Yeah.
sorcery put this together? So big places like McDonald's that are exclusive with Coke get special recipes syrups.
There you go.
Really? Hartville Kitchen now serves breakfast buffet on Fridays and Saturdays. That sounds delicious.
I know. I want to try that. I saw that. And then I also saw that like when people went, not this past weekend for Mother's Day, the weekend before, that like the line was like all down the center of the, and I'm like, okay, I got to wait for the shine to wear off and then go.
I gotcha.
So I can actually get in.
Everyone texts about Wendy's. I guess I didn't realize. I just thought it was just a touchscreen pop machine. I didn't realize it was like you could mix and match.
No, it's freestyle. You could do whatever you could put 2 different types of pop with a flavor shot in it. Like it's.
I never saw that. I just thought it was like hit Barks for Barks, hit Dr. Pepper for Dr. Pepper.
No, like you can flavor your root beer if you really want to.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
People from Strasbourg call it Stras Vegas. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Big fan of what you just said there. It's 8:43. It's Taylor Swift, Elizabeth Taylor on Q92. Do that for? Let's all talk about our homes.
I thought you were a cul-de-sac person. I really thought you'd have a homeowners association,
Oh.
or not a homeowners association, but like when my parents moved into their allotment, this was like 30 years ago. Like we had like a party planning committee. Like we would do block parties for 4th of July, and all the kids would decorate their bikes and ride them around the block, and like we'd do group fireworks, and I don't know. We just did stuff. At Christmas, we did caroling. It started at one house, and then by the end of it, everybody was out having hot cocoa and cookies.
You watch way too much Hallmark Channel.
No, this is like legit. It happened. Like we did it. We participated.
I know.
I mean, there's an allotment right by our house. They do their own trick or treat and they bring food trucks in. Are you kidding
Well,
me?
we don't know. There's nothing like. Well, the other side, the other cul-de-sac probably has that kind of money.
Okay, so don't act
They
like
have that kind of money. Those houses up there. We're like the ghetto.
you are not
of
the ghetto.
No, our side cul-de-sac compared to that side cul-de-sac, huge difference in houses. Huge.
Oh,
It's well done.
yeah.
I was like, wow. And the one guy up there, I don't know what he does, but he owns it. He doesn't work there. He owns it. And he has the biggest house there. It's beautiful. And we were trick-or-treating. And I had my nephews. Two of my nephews are in high school now. And we walk up, and Jasmine answers the door from Aladdin.
Whoa.
And the two boys were very.
Did they say trick or treat and all
It
of a
was the
sudden?
guy's wife. It wasn't. I thought it was a college kid or a high school kid.
Okay, but did they say
guy's
trick or
wife.
treat and then like smoke came up and he appered behind them with the bowl of candy? That
No,
would have been
he
amazing. He
showed
dressed
up-
as the genie.
When he showed up, I was like, "Oh, that's nice. Her grandfather's here with her trick or treating." And it turns out, no, that's her.
Christian.
Oh, no, I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I was like, "Oh, how cute!"
Maybe he went gray early.
Like, oh, look, Susie and Pop Pop hanging out. But turns out Pop Pop was husband. I'm like, well done. Big house, hot young wife. You win, sir. Touche. I'm just gonna go back to my poor side of the cul-de-sac.
Oh,
Do that for? Let's all talk about our homes.
I thought you were a cul-de-sac person. I really thought you'd have a
Oh.
homeowners association. or
Oh.
Up to 60 degrees, not bad. Overnight, more scattered frost after midnight. Clear and starry, our low 36. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark Johnson. It is 10 minutes before 9 o'clock on your Monday morning. Sunshine out there. It's 48 in Canton.
Olivia Dean, Man I Need on Q.
Turn it up.
Random fact guy on the check line checking in. The phrase feeling blue originates from the maritime tradition of flying blue flags if a ship lost its captain during a voyage. The term quarantine is based on the Latin term quadragentum, meaning 40. The word quarantine started during the 17th century boating, where ships were held for 40 days to ensure they didn't bring diseases into port. That makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense. I mean, you had a lot of people coming, like, from all different backgrounds, all different, you know what I mean? Throwing them all on a ship. They're traveling together. I mean, you get a head cold. I mean, every time I fly, I've always gotten a head cold within like 2 days. Every time.
I get that. We're home. Yes, you are. Stay
and
there.
I'm sick.
Yeah, and you will stay there for 40 days, please.
Yeah.
Enjoy. You were on there for months. You can do 40 more days. Good morning, After Girl checking in on this gorgeous morning. It is, isn't it?
I mean, you think about it. They didn't even know how to sneeze into their elbow.
They didn't.
No.
We don't know when that started.
Yeah,
Random fact,
Fabrizio over there just hacking everywhere.
On each other in those little rooms.
Yeah, sorry.
Smelly.
I'm still
fish.
thinking about the quarantine thing. Go ahead.
It is Q92. It is 8:54. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. A couple quick text messages. Golden Corral is still open on South Arlington Road. Never been to that Golden Corral. Well, sounds like I might not want to. A little sketch?
I think it depends on what time of day you go, maybe.
Well, if it depends on the time of day, it's probably a little sketch. There's some sketch areas.
Although I've done the Denny's there.
Denny's.
Because there's really no other Denny's around.
My dad loved Denny's.
I love Denny's. Oh my gosh. Where we used to go all the time in South Carolina, there was like a Denny's right down the road. Last time we were there, it was still there. We would always go there and get breakfast at some point while we were there. But it was like all chrome.
Oh, what?
Chrome. The outside of the building was like chrome.
Oh, that's an interesting Denny's.
Like it looked very 50s-ish. You know what I mean?
What's up, Denny's? Who knows that? I can't. You ever see that TikTok?
Nope.
What the blank is up, Denny's? There was this hardcore rock band that was performing at a Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
They were moshing. And, yeah, I'm sure someone out there listening goes, I know exactly what he's talking about. Everyone else, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. So, yeah. What's up, Denny's?
Yeah.
Jerseys in Green has the touchscreen machines.
Nice.
Oh, they got okay. I guess it's fun to mix and match. I suppose I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to my soda or pop.
What? When you went to camp, summer camp or anything like for church or
First of all,
whatever?
I never went to summer camp.
You never went to church camp?
No, I didn't believe in that. I didn't like to be. I didn't like to go to that.
You didn't like to
Fun
talk
fact:
to
when I was a little kid, I'm talking like first, second, maybe grade, something like that. I cried so hard because I didn't want to go on a church that my mom had to take me home.
You didn't want to go to church?
There was some church we were going somewhere,
like a function.
some function where we got dropped off. And I didn't want to go, and I literally was crying, and I wouldn't stop crying. I didn't want to go. My mom took me home, and she wouldn't talk to me the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Mama Bigglesworth did not take me home and go, okay, you didn't want to go. That's okay, son. She was very mad at me, wouldn't talk to me the rest of the day, and like was very mean to me whenever.
Did you embarrass her?
I must have. Clearly, I angered her.
Dude, listen, this.
But yeah, no, I cried to the point where they like, let's go get his mom before she leaves. And
Oh my God.
and let's
Like, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, maybe she should take him home. I did.
This is going to sound really stupid, but I grew up cheerleading at our local athletic club, and I always had this like vision that like my daughter would also. It's a great like, where you do like midget tackle and flag football, and they have cheerleaders and all that kind of stuff. It lays the foundation. Doesn't have to do with the school. It's more like community based. Anyhow, I kept teasing her that I was going to take her to go to the first practice, and she was like, no. Well, I pulled in on the first practice to see if I could get it to fly. You would have thought I locked her in the car and like she thought I was going to murder her. The way that she was throwing a fit, like pulling at the windows to get out to go home.
Listen, man. Sometimes as kids we have.
I
moments.
wasn't expecting that kind of reaction, but sometimes you like children just have really strong reactions to things, and like that was like a no-go for her.
Yeah, no, that whatever
and
that
so
was.
whatever, that was the same situation for you.
Shrine. Everyone knows where the shrine is. I don't know if it's Lordstown or whatever. I didn't want to go. And I remember she was so mad driving home, and I remember the silence in the house as I sat in the living room watching The Price is Right. This was during the summer, and she was barely talking to me. Like she was mad. She was mad at me.
Isn't it like funny how like moms back in the day? I mean, maybe this is the way it should be now. Like the way that they would completely shut down and like ice you out.
Oh, she iced
you
me
were
out.
their child, like.
Yeah, and I was low key happy I got to go home, but I was like, damn, it's cold in the house today. It's chilly in that. Oh, was she mad at me?
Yeah.
It's 8:58, 9 o'clock hour up next. Couple things for the 9 o'clock hour. Another stream finalist on the live video feed for Megan Maroney. Get over there right now. Click the like button. Put the pink heart in there. Cue to call for a 4-pack of tickets to see the Akron Rubber Ducks. And at 9:15, Mark Johnson joins the show. Right now, it's Pitbull, Lil Jon. Damn, I love Miami on Q. What would you like to be named? What would you like to be named for you after you die? And
that's a really deep question.
It is a deep question.
Yeah.
It is a deep question. And there was by a landslide, believe it or not. And it doesn't say how many people that they surveyed in this, but the winning thing had 51%.
Okay.
Can you guess it? It is kind of guessable.
A park?
No, that's not on there, but I don't think that's a bad guess at all.
A bench in a park? No, I'm just kidding.
People love a good bench.
They do. I like
Thomas family.
Right.
Put your ass here. I'm like, oh, thank you, Thomas family. The Lee family. Yeah, everywhere you go, there's a bench. Like the Smiths. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks for the bench.
There's nothing wrong with that. If they enjoyed the park, I think that's nice.
51% in this survey said a grandchild.
Oh, that is really nice.
Named after them.
Okay.
That's interesting. Jimmy's named after his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
He has the exact first and middle name of his grandfather.
My son is the namesake.
Does he?
Well, he's named after his father, and his father is named after his father.
and his father, and his father,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. Number 2, 15% a street in your hometown. Lauren Court. Huh?
Love it.
Huh?
Actually, what
Jake Avenue.
Oh, Jake. Christian cul-de-sac.
That's not a street.
It doesn't. You can name the cul-de-sac.
You can't name a cul-de-sac. It's on a street.
Well, then name the street Christian and make it
There
end in
you
a
go.
cul-de-sac.
Aren't circles like a street name?
Circle.
Like on the circle?
Yeah, Christian
There's even
Circle.
circle,
Circle.
court.
I like
Circle
it.
court. Jake, what would you add? Jake Way?
With a Jordan Miller news update.
Authorities in Summit County investigated a bomb threat Saturday afternoon at the Akron General Health and Wellness Center in Stowe. Law enforcement confirmed the threat at the medical office on Allen Road. A Cleveland Clinic spokesperson says all patients and caregivers were safe and the building was cleared. Police have not released any additional details. A 17-year-old is in custody after police say shots were fired Friday afternoon outside Summit Mall in Fairlawn. Officers responded around 3 p.m. and arrested the teenager after a short foot chase. Investigators say that the suspect fired 2 shots into the air during a fight involving other juveniles. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, and the mall was briefly locked down as a precaution. A Salem Township woman has pleaded not guilty to multiple animal cruelty charges tied to the deaths of 5 horses at the former Pure Gold stables. Prosecutors say at least 4 horses were deprived of food and water. Skeletal remains were discovered last October. A pretrial hearing is set for August. With the latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
My mother-in-law moved in when my brother-in-law moved in when he had nothing. He was really struggling, and I let him move in. He finally got a job, as any grown man should. Now it's been a year and a half since he moved in. He's hardly paying anything towards bills, acts like I'm ripping him off, and has just really overstayed his welcome at this point. How do I go about this? Does your husband and his brother feel the same way? Like, is your husband on board with this?
Well, like, how is he your brother-in-law? Is this like your sister's? Like, that can't be then because they would be living together. Yeah, I guess it would have to be like your significant other's sibling.
So does he or she feel the same way? And got a job now. You took him in when times were rough. You feel like
It was very nice of you.
I think it sounds like you feel like now he should be at a point where maybe leave the nest as a grown adult, get his own place. I'm curious how he acts like he's ripping you off, like you're ripping him off by giving him a place to stay for free. How's that a ripoff?
Right.
How are you getting screwed over by a member of your family taking you in when times are rough?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
a
know.
little confused on that one. So how to go about it? Conversations. Not easy ones to have, but ones that need to happen sometimes, especially it's your house.
Yeah.
Is your home you opened up to him when times were rough. And that appreciation's being showed. So, and sometimes, though, people are just oblivious. And until you say it to them and spell it out to them, the light bulb doesn't always go off.
Okay. They just responded and said, yes, my husband is tired of it. Okay. So this is what you guys do. You don't want to burn any bridges. You sit down with your husband and you come up with a plan that you both are agreeable with. You have to give him a timeline. The wrong thing to do about this, even though he is in the wrong entirely with his sentiment about this and his attitude towards it and all of that kind of stuff, you have to sit down with your husband and come up with a timeline like, listen, we're going to give him 30 days.
Oh, 30-day notice.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's got to go find somewhere else to live.
Well, I don't know if I do it by the holidays.
And he needs to, okay, holidays aside, I don't care if it were April, would you be like, well, I want to give him more time because what about Memorial Day in May?
No,
Exactly.
That's not Christmas.
I understand that, but at the same time, he's been there for a year and a half.
Arbor Day, maybe.
I don't think the holiday should play into it at all. You've been very generous. You've been very kind. You put a roof over his head. You helped him when he was in a bad way. I think you say that to him and just say, look, we're a married couple. We want to have a married life without having a roommate. We're going to give you like a 30 days notice, but I just want you to know we'd like you to start looking for another place to live. We know we helped you out as long as we could, and now we feel it's appropriate that you find your own place to live.
There was a girl I lived with. We were dating. We broke up, and she was pretty much living with me.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't give her a date per se, but I just said, listen, I'm not going to kick you out.
That was really nice of you.
But obviously,
Now imagine if...
And she did. She was very fair about it, and she found a place, started looking. She wasn't like she wasn't overstaying. She wasn't.
Right.
I thought we were very
amicable.
adult about that.
Yeah.
Both of us. So I was like, I'm not going to kick you
There
out.
was never that night, like when you were going up to bed, where you like drug your finger along the banister and gave her that look like...
No, she might have punched me in the face. No. But no,
I'm just kidding.
We like, I remember having that conversation. It was a weird conversation. Like, God, that was uncomfortable. But I mean, it was mutual. We broke up.
Yeah.
It was just like this. I'm not going to. This isn't a get yourself and get out right now.
No, that was really nice of you. But think about it. If you had Jamie, like if you were in a relationship now, and let's say your brother came and was like, I need to live with you guys. How long do you think you would be able to tolerate that? And I don't mean it because you don't love your brother. Of course you do.
Yeah.
But think about it. You have your own private in your own walls dynamic as husband and wife and as a family unit. It is an intrusion. So when someone allows that, it's a big deal. To me, you're opening up your home to somebody,
Yeah, I got you. Someone on the text line says, to the woman and her husband that want to kick the brother out, just pick whatever area of the house he's in and tell them you're renovating it and need him to leave in 6 weeks, someone said. Could try that. Jake, what would you do?
but then
Hand
when
him an eviction notice. I don't know.
You'd hand him an eviction notice?
No, I'd probably talk to him.
yeah, like sit down and just be like, listen,
Or make because it's not really your relation blood. Make your husband do it. It's his brother or
for
your
sure. I think you need to
other's
do
brother.
it together. Yeah,
I guess, but like,
but he definitely needs to be a part of it. It's his brother.
yeah.
I'd probably also sissy. I'd be like, listen, Jamie, it's your brother or your sister. You tell her. You gonna
That's
talk
how
to her?
I feel about it.
You're
Like,
gonna talk to her like the same way. If it was my brother or sister, I think it'd be on me. Like if it was like my brother or sister, and Jamie was like, listen, this ain't working. It'd be on me to talk to my family. Would you agree?
Ish. I mean, like I just had an instance where I said something to Tony, and I was like, hey, can you say something to your brother for me? And he was like, basically like, no.
Well, no.
So I literally was like, okay, then I'll do it myself. And
go.
I did. But I feel like I'm really, I don't know. I'm close with my brother-in-law. So I feel like I have that kind of relationship where I can text him and be like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And likewise.
Best to be blunt. Why spare his feelings if he feels you're ripping him off already?
Yeah, but see, I think that's what having that kind of a sentiment going into it. If you want to continue the relationship with your sibling, you want to have a close relationship. I mean, this is your brother-in-law and your brother after all. I think sometimes when you're blunt, it's bad. But I do feel like there's a difference between being blunt and being firm. I think you can be respectfully firm.
Mm-hmm. BTS and Swim right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 morning show. Christian, Lauren here with you live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com, and live video on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you guys so much for having us on. Appreciate you being with us. We got you for one more hour here and a lot going on in the final hour of the show here. We got a 4-pack of tickets to give away to see the Akron Rubber Ducks at 717 Credit Union Park in Akron. Good for any home game this season. Any home game. Matter of fact, they're home this week starting tomorrow, just in case you wanted to go. Mm-hmm. So we have that for you. We have Mark Johnson from Channel 3 coming up here in about 5 minutes or so. And at the end of this hour, we're getting one more finalist for our amazing contest. That, of course, 2 tickets to see Megan Maroney at the Shot in Columbus at the end of this month. We're throwing in a hotel stay, and we're throwing in gas money. We're throwing in gas for you. We're going to get your gas taken care of. Tickets to the show taken care of. Hotel in Columbus for the night taken care of. Are you kidding me? What a girls trip this could be for you and your friends. Oh my gosh, what a trip. One you two would never forget for a long time. And all the money you would save on tickets, gas, and hotel. You kidding me?
Yeah. You do a little shopping while you're down there.
Oh, the things you could do. There's a lot of fun stuff in C-Bus. So, is it Sonic Temple's this weekend in Columbus, too?
Is it?
I believe it's this weekend, Sonic Temple.
Okay.
So, that's what we have coming up for you here. So, be listening. Cue to call for Rubber Ducks. Go over to the live video stream, click the like button, put the pink heart in the comments section for Megan Maroney and Mark Johnson coming up soon as well. Right now, it's Tate McRae and Revolving Door on Q92. Everyone, random guy checking in. Random fact, you don't actually lose most of your heat through your head. This myth isn't entirely true. Your face, head, and chest are more sensitive to temperature changes. In reality, covering any part of your body helps prevent heat loss in the same way.
I've always heard head and feet, which I kind of believe because I feel warmer when I have socks on.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Or is that like a mental thing? You know, like in the winter, like instead
Placebo
of walking
effect?
around, yeah, like when you're walking around barefoot, like you're like, oh, it's so freaking cold. Like I need sockies. As soon as you pop those bad boys on, problem solved.
I sleep with socks in the winter.
Okay, I am convinced you're psychotic.
I can't fall asleep with cold feet.
But
if my feet are cold, I can't fall asleep.
aren't they warm in the covers?
Not always.
I can't sleep with socks on. The only
Not
time I've
always.
ever done it is when we were camping and it dropped down to like 41
In
overnight.
the summer, I can, but in the winter, no. If my feet are cold, I will not fall asleep. Jake?
Sometimes I sleep with socks on, sometimes I don't. Most of the times not. The last night I did. And sometimes there we go.
Yeah.
So I mean sometimes if I get too hot, I'll take one off and I'll sleep with one off, one on.
Oh, that's not psycho? Okay, so I'm going to put a sock on my head.
I don't know. It's Jake though. So I'm like, is it psycho? I don't know.
Good morning, everyone. Random guy checking in. Random fact, you don't actually lose most of your heat through your head. This myth isn't entirely true. Your face, head, and chest are more sensitive to temperature changes. In reality, covering any part of your body helps prevent heat loss in the same way.
I've always heard head and feet, which I kind of believe because I feel warmer when I have socks on.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Or is that like a mental thing? You know, like in the winter, like instead of
Placebo
walking
effect?
around, yeah, like when you're walking around barefoot, like you're like, oh, it's so freaking cold. Like I need sockies. As soon as you pop those bad boys on, problem solved.
I sleep with socks in the winter.
Okay, I am convinced you're psychotic.
I can't fall asleep with cold feet.
But
if my feet are cold, I can't fall asleep.
aren't they warm in the covers?
Not always.
I can't sleep with socks on. The only
Not
time I've
always.
ever done it is when we were camping and it dropped down to like 41
In
overnight.
the summer, I can, but in the winter, no. If my feet are cold, I will not fall asleep. Jake?
Sometimes I sleep with socks on, sometimes I don't. Most of the times not. The last night I did. And sometimes there we go.
Yeah.
So I mean sometimes if I get too hot, I'll take one off and I'll sleep with one off, one on.
Oh, that's not psycho? Okay, so I'm going to put a sock on my head.
I don't know. It's Jake though. So I'm like, is it psycho? I don't know.
Good morning, everyone. Random guy checking in. Random fact, you don't actually lose most of your heat through your head. This myth isn't entirely true. Your face, head, and chest are more sensitive.
The frost for your Monday morning. Otherwise, it's going to be a sunny day. We're going to warm you up to 60 degrees. Not bad. Overnight, more scattered frost after midnight. Clear and starry. Our low 36. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. 9:17 on your Monday morning. Sunshine as you head out the door this morning. It's 52 in Canton.
All right. It's time to talk to the one and only Mark Johnson. He joins the show every single Monday around this time. And, lately when he's been joining the show, it's been about 50 degrees and cool and all that. But hey, Mark, you're outside. Look at the plants flowing like wine. And I don't know, it made sense.
Are you drinking wine this morning? Because
No.
Great, Mark.
They're covered up, as you can see, because, this morning in the 30s, tomorrow morning in the 30s again, with a little bit of frost here and there. So we're into a cooler week, but I do promise you by the weekend, things are going to improve. We're going to flip our pattern around, and we're going to be seeing highs in the 80s beginning Saturday. How's that sound?
Thank God.
Okay, so could this be the corner? Could this be the turn? I know we can never say never. Weather can do things, but do you think this is the turn?
I think this is the turn. I think this week, we're done after this week with the frosty threats and the super cold weather. Not to say there won't be a chilly day here and there into early June, but this is a pattern flip, so we're going to get back on the warm side of things. So today, we're right around 60, 58 to 60 degrees, a little chilly. Mother's Day turned out nice with highs in the 60s and sunshine. Today, we got sunshine too. We'll be near 60 degrees. Tonight, 34 for the low. So if you put out those tender annuals, you're going to have to protect them again. If you got peony blooms coming out, you may want to put a big old bucket of hot water out next to them to keep those blossoms from frosting off. That's a good tip here. The rest of those perennials should be okay. You're just going to have to keep those vegetable plants in the garage again for another couple of nights. So 34 tonight, clear and starry. Tomorrow we get more sunshine. We'll be right around 65. So that's not terrible. Rain arrives Tuesday night and lingers on and off through Wednesday. We'll still be in the middle 60s Wednesday, but it's going to be a rainy day. Thursday, another day of cool, 58 with a few early showers, but then we'll start to turn the corner. We're going to get you up to near 70 degrees on Friday. Saturday, a couple of isolated thunderstorms, but we're at 80 degrees.
Oh, Saturday.
Sunday, 83 with isolated thunder. So I'm liking the weekend.
Okay.
2 questions. One,
Yeah.
when are we going to have more than a day without rain? Like string days together of dry patterns.
Well,
He's being to think about. Oh no, it's ain't good.
I can tell you this: in once we get onto the warm side of this system, we're going to start to dry it out a little bit. So the forecast is for warmer than average temps and for drier than average weather. So I think once we get to this weekend, there's the threat for a few thunderstorms, but the warmer temps are going to dry the soil out, warm it up, and then the rain chances will become much less.
Okay.
Every 2 to 3 days instead of every day.
I know. That would be great. That would be
great.
super stupendous.
I gotta say though, Mark, you nailed as far as this weather pattern we were in for a while that's going to end. You told us back at the end of April. You said it was going to be probably mid-May before things got out of this pattern, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. It is this cold. I wouldn't say cold spell. That's not the right word, but it did stick around.
Yeah, it stuck around, and again, we're going to get that flip. So we're going to go above average for temps. And timing is good because Friday looks pretty good at 70 degrees, but Saturday and Sunday, wow. I mean, lower 80s.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm excited. So tonight, I know a lot of ladies probably went out over the weekend or yesterday with their families and got their plants. They probably received a lot of hanging baskets, a lot of outdoor planters. So tonight, I'm a little bit worried because yesterday I literally planted all of my pots, everything, because I knew it was going to warm up soon. Should I bring them all in tonight? I just don't want to risk it.
Why'd you do that?
Well, because it's a time.
Why'd you do that?
It's a timing thing, Mark. I don't have time. Like
That's fantastic.
listen, we're having this huge party Memorial Day weekend. We have family coming from out of town. I got to do it when I have a chance to. I got to get it done, or we'll be done.
Well, okay, you're going to cover them tonight. All right, you're going to cover them tonight. If you planted those hanging baskets out, you're going to have to cover them. You take a little pot. I mean, even things like this. Here, I got a little plastic tub right here. See that? Little plastic tub. You probably got spare pots in your garage somewhere from last year. You take those and you put them over the plant. You don't want the leaves to touch the plastic. Or you take sheets and you put them down. You can figure out how to make a tent for your plant using a sheet, using sticks or using, tables, and you just put the table over top of your garden section and put a nice sheet over it. You want to add some insulation to keep the heat from escaping too far up in the sky. You just keep that heat next to the ground. And again, a bucket of hot water, put it out right at sunset, and it'll be, it's going to save your plants. There are ways to do it. But if you planted your Mother's Day annuals yesterday, you're going to have another night of potential frost, and you don't want to lose those great Mother's Day plants that your kids worked tirelessly to grow for you. Oh, no, wait a minute. They went to Costco.
That's right. They went to Meijer. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I stopped into Trader Joe's yesterday after church, and the parking lot was jammed. And it was this way at every store we drove by.
Yeah.
I walked into Trader Joe's to get some beverages, and the checkout lines were packed with people. Every single one of them had a bouquet of flowers for their mom or their grandma or their girlfriend or their wife. Every single customer checking out, mostly men, had flower bouquets. It was crazy. I had to laugh.
Sounds about right. I will say, though, Trader Joe's has a good selection. Trader Joe's will hook you up.
Yeah, I mean, they all do. At this time of year for Mother's Day, everybody did. Giant Eagle did. Meijer did. I mean, everybody had great flowers. Sam's did. But the funny part was everyone had a bouquet of flowers. Yeah. It was hilarious.
Usually how us men do it. Switching to bird watch, like I like to do with you every Monday. I did not see this bird once last year, and there is a bunch of them around my house now, and they are so beautiful. The tree swallow, Mark.
You got tree swallows?
Yeah, and I've never seen. I didn't see them in my condo. I didn't see them at my house last year. And actually, I think there's a little nest in one of our mailboxes, and I'm just seeing this beautiful little blue bird sitting on my mailbox. And then I got a picture, and I went on Merlin and heard it, and I'm like, wow, tree swallows. I'm like, I've never seen those.
Tree swallows eat their weight in bugs and mosquitoes every single day. So they are great to have around. They'll follow you around as you're mowing the lawn and swoop, because when you mow the lawn, the bugs fly up from the grass, and the tree swallows will follow you and swoop by you and grab the food that you created for them. Bugs, they nest in cavities like bluebirds, and they are a great bird to have around. You are very fortunate that you have. Protect that nest.
You know how much I'm going to be. I can't wait to mow my lawn now just to see. I'm here for you, tree swallow.
I would pay to see a bird swoop in front of you when you're mowing, because I know it would scare you.
He said it'll be behind me. It'll be behind me. It'll be trailing.
It'll fly all around you. It's going to come and catch those bugs, especially after the eggs hatch, because tree swallows feed their babies insects. So when you're mowing the lawn after the eggs hatch, and do you know where the nest is?
I think it might be in I have a mailbox. With the mailbox, there's this little thing for like newspapers underneath. And we don't do newspaper. And I think it's deep in there because there's a nest in there, and I haven't messed with it. I won't touch it.
Well, watch where they go and let me know. Okay. Text me and make sure. Watch where they fly. But they're cavity nesters, so they're going to nest in a tree, in a hole, in a bluebird box or something.
And that would be the
that would be a nice
box.
safe hole for them. So wow, so they're great for insects and mosquitoes.
Oh, they eat their weight every day.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Good for you, man.
It's a beautiful bird, Mark. It really is a beautiful bird.
It's a cool bird, and they're very sleek, and they fly. And yes, they will be your protector as you're mowing the lawn. They will protect you from dangerous small insects.
Let's go. Let's go. This is love the summer talking to Mark. You get your weather, you get your flower talk, your plant talk, and you get your bird talk. All in one segment. It's fantastic.
Hopefully you're not like Lauren, who went out and planted all her annuals yesterday, because now you've got some work to do. Because now you got to protect those.
But it'll be easy because most of them are on the deck. So if I bring them up to the center of the deck, like, and just kind of group them together and put one big sheet over all of the pots, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
And then I'll just bring the baskets into the garage.
Or pull them in the house and take them to bed with you.
There you go.
I could do
There you go. A nice exotic evening. Yeah.
There you go.
Flowers around. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Mark, always a pleasure. Sorry, we just got to get through the work week.
And then we turn the corner.
Awesome.
Love it. Thank you, Mark, as always. We appreciate it. Mark Johnson, Channel 3. He is the best. Joins us every Monday.
In my defense, I was not the only one planting yesterday.
No, a lot of people were. Listen, it is what it is. But yeah, he does have you just got to protect.
No, and I will. I did when he told me about the peonies, because I was really excited that I snipped a piece from my in-laws 2 years ago, and it didn't get blooms last year. This year it is full of blooms. So I was so excited. I didn't want anything to happen to it. I did cover it when we had those frost warnings last week. I covered that peony bush, to make sure it survived. It looks gorgeous.
Love it.
So I'll do it again tonight. I will protect my plants. Isn't it funny though, as the older you become, you actually follow through on that stuff? Like when I was younger in my 30s, I'd be like, oh, it's going to frost tonight. I better cover things. And then I would just go to bed. I'd be like, wah. And the next day I'd get up and I'd be like, wah, wah. Because they looked like crap.
I'd be Ivan Drago with my plants from Rocky IV. If it dies, it dies.
And I got a beautiful hibiscus tree yesterday from Tony. It's peach. The blooms are so tropical. It cannot take that. So that's going in the garage too.
There you go, folks.
We haven't planted that yet.
About 4 more days of this kind of 50, 60 stuff. And he thinks we're turning the corner. We're looking at 80s this weekend. 80s!
I know, and most of our yard work will be done by then, so at least we're not mulching and sweating and dying in the heat.
I either got to cut today or tomorrow. Sounds like that rain's coming, he said, Tuesday night. So I got to cut today or tomorrow. All right, there you go, folks. You get it from Mark every Monday. Love it. Still to come this hour, and not too far down the road, hitting that cue to call to give away a 4-pack of tickets to the Akron Rubber Ducks. They're home this weekend when the weather is going to be great. Great time to head over to 717 Credit Union Park and check out some Akron Rubber Ducks baseball. We're giving away a 4-pack of tickets later on this hour. And get your butt over to our live video feed. Click the like button in the comment section. Put that pink heart. Give yourself a chance to be a Megan Maroney in Columbus with a hotel stay and gas taken care of. Become a finalist for that contest. We're going to pick a winner coming up at the end of the show. It's Somber right now and Home Wrecker on Q.
I have a rescue pit bull mix named Bruno. He is wild. He watches TV.
He is
threatened. He watches TV. And he is threatened by any dang animal that comes on the TV. It doesn't matter what the animal is. And he charges at the TV, jumps at it, like he is absolutely going to attack the TV. I got, it's like random commercials, and I have to hurry up and switch it just to calm him down.
He will literally charge the television if he sees a cat on the or any animal.
Yeah, the Charmin bear is the best. The Charmin
bear he wants to kill.
He wants to kill the Charmin bear.
Well,
yeah.
you better watch him have to end up getting a new TV.
Right. Well, thank heavens it's, mounted on the wall. He can jump pretty high.
Has he jumped up at it?
To get up there. Oh, yeah. It's the craziest thing.
All right, so your dog attacks the TV, especially when the Charmin bear is on it.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right,
yeah.
Thank you for the call. I appreciate it. There you go. Her dog jumps and attacks the television for any animal, in particular, the Charmin bear, which is a cartoon.
That's fantastic.
That's pretty impressive. Let me see. I'm begging you guys to share the video. We're going to play it here momentarily. So don't worry. We're going to be playing that. Text message. I took my dog down to the creek once. He got into the water and dunked his head under the water for at least 5 minutes and pulled out a giant rock from the creek. He was a rock lover. Black Lab, Aussie, rest in peace. He used to watch your dog go under the water for like 5 minutes looking for the perfect rock in the creek. That's interesting. We got my dog when I was pregnant with my oldest son, and when he got home from the hospital with my son, we sat my son on the table, and my dog jumped straight up on the table and stood over my son, growling at my sister's dog. Oh, thank God. Like he was protecting my son from him. Still to this day, my son and this dog sleep together and do everything together, but I've never seen a dog jump straight up like that. It wasn't a leap or anything. He went straight up on the table. It was so weird. We still talk about how weird it was. So it wasn't like a running dog leap. He just, from a sitting position, just leaped up on the table to protect your son. That's awesome. I love hearing things like that, how dogs like protect babies, and I love that stuff.
That's fantastic.
That is very, very interesting to me. I love that. On Facebook here, my dog is a little hyper Yorkie mix, but he's a sweet boy. However, he jumped out my car window while rolling up to a stop sign. He has too many things to list. He's a hyperactive toddler. Your dog jumped out your window. What? That's insane. Michael Bennett, or Michelle Bennett, I'm sorry, on Facebook. My cat, he paws at our hands a little bit and then tries to play bite. Well, that's all just fun there. That's good stuff there. Lady's dog jumped out the window. Can you imagine being in your car?
That'd be so scary.
And your pet jumps out your window? Because that would be insane. Absolutely insane. All right, do you have the sound of this? Of the cat.
Only
You
15
have the
seconds.
video.
Yep.
So if you want to head over to the live video feed, you'll be able to hear it on your radio too. I got it. Let me unmute it, or else you won't be able to. So you'll be able to hear this. So here we go. This is the video of the weird noise Jake's cat made. Let's see what we got here. Jake.
She's only 2 years old. She's 10 pounds.
She looks a little bigger than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a big cat.
She's got a lot of fluff on her, though.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, she's got a lot of fur.
Yeah, me too. That's a big cat. I gotta get what the vet said. You need to maybe feed it less. All right, you didn't tell me that. I didn't realize the cat was. Put that just the video. I don't need the sound. Just put the cat back on the video. That is not a tiny cat.
Yeah, but she was her fur was
What
up.
are
She
you
was scared.
feeding it? Lard?
I don't know. I'm not there when she eats.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, maybe she's a little chunky, I guess.
I think maybe that cat needs a walker too,
Yeah.
or maybe put on the treadmill.
Yeah, we gotta do some more exercise.
I did that. I was sitting there looking at them like, man, that one more time. Give me it just one more time. Just let me see the cat. Made my day. All right. I think I'm a little more on the vet side now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. She probably could slim a few pounds.
Like a prayer right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:39. Let's give away some Akron Rubber Ducks baseball tickets right now. How about a 4-pack good for any home game this season at 717 Credit Union Park in Akron? That's right. You pick the home game you want to go to, and we got 4 tickets for you. They're in town this week, starting tomorrow. Just letting you know. Be caller number 10 right now. We're going to hook you up. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. It's Lizzo and Juice on Q92.
Busy day.
Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Everybody have a safe day. Sam the Toe Man. There you go. Good morning. Random guy check in. Hope everyone is doing well. Random fact, a tarantula spider can survive for more than 200 years without food.
Random fact? That's disgusting.
That's
disgusting. I hate hairy spiders.
I'm not a fan of any kind of spiders at all.
You know, a lot of spiders don't bother me, like the little ones you find in your house, like especially in the fall when it's spider season and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't bother me that much. It's the big spiders, like tarantulas.
What about the ones that come in here?
Those are wolf spiders, though, and I know they're harmless. I don't love them. I think
they are not harmless.
I think they're disgusting looking. They are harmless. They're not going to hurt you.
They could kill you.
No.
They bite you enough times.
No.
Yes.
Christian, that thing could bite you 50,000 times. It's not going to kill you.
50,000? Can a wolf spider kill you? Oh, look, it's been Googled a million times. Let's go to AI mode, my favorite. A wolf spider can bite humans, but it only does so as a last resort when it feels threatened
Read the
or
last
is
line.
handled. Their bites are generally not medically significant or dangerous to humans, though they can cause temporary, localized pain and swelling.
Yeah, if you're like
and
allergic
itchiness.
to them. Oh, stop it. The venom of a wolf spider is not deadly.
Oh my gosh, localized pain?
Dude, you want to hear something? My uncle, they live in California, and he got bit by, I think it was a rattlesnake or whatever. Yeah, he lost his hand. Like half of his hand they had to take.
Did you say it's kind of funny?
No, it's ironic. Like funny ironic. Like that we're talking about.
I've got a great story. You'll have a hoot with this one. This guy died. I'm
Actually, he is dead now, but
from the
no. Separate.
Crazy. I don't know, man. Spiders and me. I'm telling you, I've always said, and no one believes me. If there was a snake and a spider, I'd be scared for both. But if you say you got to pick one up, I'm picking up the snake.
I believe you.
Now, anaconda, no, but a regular. If there's one of the wolf spiders or
I think I would,
a gardener snake. Gardens, whatever. I'm picking up the snake.
Oh God, yeah. If it's a gardener snake, are you kidding me?
I'm just saying.
That is like the most harmless. It's like picking up a worm.
They can kill you.
Gardener snakes cannot kill you.
All right, let me ask Google
Why are
AI.
you making
let
all these?
me ask Google AI.
They're legally technically venomous, but not
Deadly
Can
human.
a gardener? Is it garden or gardener?
Gardener.
Gardener. Snake
Is it?
no.
Kill you?
Gartner.
We are idiots.
It is. Well, no.
Is it Gardenheimer? Let me see. Okay, Google AI. No. Oh, it's a garter. Garter. We were both wrong.
Yeah, we were.
That's embarrassing. Not just for us, but for our families. No, garter. Garter? Garter snakes cannot kill you. They're considered harmless to humans, and while they do produce mild neurotoxic venom, it is not potent enough to cause serious injury or death to humans. You can have venom in you. Who knows how that venom affects your body?
Google AI, your buddy, is telling you it doesn't.
Let me see. Minor symptoms. Localized symptoms. Not localized again. Slight swelling.
Do you know what localized means?
Bruising.
Oh my God.
Irritation. Comparable to a bee sting. Now, bee stings hurt.
These things do hurt.
Okay, so you can walk around going,
That's why people say, son of a bee sting.
Risk of infection. Allergic reaction. You're playing with fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
Garter steaks.
I'm picking that up before I'm picking up a spider.
All right, so we've learned today so far that a wolf spider cannot kill you, nor can a garter snake. We also learned it's garter snake.
Like my
so
whole life, I've called it the wrong thing.
I've called it gardener,
Same.
gardens. I've called them everything but what they are.
Yep.
Just learned that today in my 40s. That's fantastic. So we learned 3 lessons today.
Winning.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Jonathan.
Where are you calling from this morning?
Hillsdale.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Awesome.
Congratulations, you scored yourself 4 tickets to any Akron Rubber Ducks home game between now and the end of their regular season. Just tell everybody your favorite station and sending you to the ballpark.
Q92.
There you go. Hooking up Hopedale with a 4-pack of tickets to see the Akron Rubber Ducks this season. All right, Lauren, it's 9:45, and if anybody out there wants a chance at being the morning show's last finalist for that amazing contest to see Megan Maroney in Columbus with a hotel stay and gas taken care of. Talk about a girls' night. You kidding me? They need to get over to the live feed right now while they still can.
Yep, head to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream. Give it a like. Drop a pink heart in the comments. We're moments away from polling our latest finalist.
Today's Q92 and Canton Regional
Good morning.
Oh, man. Also, we are going to be back on Trump Avenue in Lincoln again by McDonald's, so please drive safe. There's a little construction out there, so do be careful. They did let us know about that yesterday. We appreciate it. And it's a little foggy, so be careful out there, will you please? Will you please? Either of you watch it? I know Jake did. But did you watch any of the CMA awards last night?
I did a little bit.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Put it on. And they weren't on stage or anything, but I literally flipped to it. And they're showing people in the crowd, and I swear to you, the first people I see on the screen are Little Big Town.
They were up for an award last night. They did not win it.
Did they have a new song out?
Vocal Group of the Year.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
God.
no. They got oh my gosh.
But it was like, what are the odds? It wasn't even like they were presenting. They weren't on stage. They weren't singing. I flipped to the channel, and literally, as if the universe was like, oh, hey, Christian, like, boom, there's all 4 of them on my screen clapping in the crowd. I'm like, I can't escape them.
I was like, I swear if they win this, I'm calling Christian and letting him know that Little Big Town like finally made it. Like they
finally made it. They're like the official award ceremony. Like they're everywhere where there's a country music award, and they're looked at like they're royalty. You have to admit there's this weird reverence we have for them.
There's got to be some type of Little Big Town lore that we're unaware of that keeps them in such prestigious standing. But they were beat out last night by Red Clay Strays.
Which, are they even country?
They are-ish. They're like kind of one of those edgy.
They're almost like a swing
more
band.
Retro. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I know they want to live, but I mean,
the lead singer, the way he came up, strutted up to the stage with his sunglasses on. I mean, he was really given some like, oh my gosh, what's his name? Not Johnny Cash. The movie just came out about him. Bob Dylan.
Oh, Bob Dylan vibes. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, first thing I see, Little Big Town on my screen, I'm like, there's no way. There's no.
This is a great song, by the way.
Girl Crush. Yeah. We only have Pontoon, Girl Crush, and Wine, Beer.
And Whiskey.
Whiskey. Yeah, the word cut off. Yeah. We have that. Those are the only ones we have.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to like Mike. I guess my weird thing. I don't even really have hate for them. I just don't get.
I don't know about
there's
that,
this
man.
reverence.
You're really hung up on Little Big Town.
But they're looked at like they're like royalty of country music.
Kind of, yeah.
And they act. If you watch them, watch when they look around when they're on stage. They're like
They do carry themselves a little
Yes.
bit different. But I don't know if that's because you put that in my head or if that's like a real thing.
Yes, we are Little Big Town, and yes, you're welcome. We're here. Like it's like that's they have these looks like these 4 angels came down from the heavens.
Yeah.
Just for the Country Music Award. It just throws me off.
Did you catch Miranda Lambert and Chris Stapleton together?
I did not catch.
It was really good.
I saw Ella Langley win a couple awards. I saw.
She also sang last night.
I think she's very pretty.
She is,
I
and she
think
also
she's-
did the
she's
salute to
cute,
service. She's cute.
I mean, like her personality.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds like corny, but
Lainey Wilson.
she has a cute personality.
Can we talk about the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Well done.
Or
You guys
Entertainer of the
sang
Year.
Entertainer of the Year, Female Vocalist of the Year, Album of the Year. I mean, like,
That
come on.
concert's going to sell out.
Oh, it's
That-
already
it's,
really
It's already
close.
very close, but like that is going to be an absolute sold out
Yeah.
concert for
And
legends.
guess
Yeah.
who's in the front row?
Yeah.
Me.
I know you are.
I'm so
I know you are.
excited.
Good morning, Lauren, Christian, and Jake. Manly Construction checking in. Give a shout out to my son Zane as he gets on the bus for school. Zane, good morning, my friend. Shout
Good
out to
morning.
you.
I really like your name, Zane. Have a good
Christian,
day.
someone said Christian, Little Big Town did sing from the audience. All 4 of them had microphones in the audience. Are you kidding me?
See, I didn't catch that.
I
It must
missed
have
that
been-
too, and I had it on for a second. It wasn't like I had it on for 1 second. I saw some awards get hung up. I saw some performers I never heard of in my life.
Like who?
Some dude who was saying "Stand by Me" in a weird way.
I don't know. Can we give it up though for Riley Green?
Yeah, girls like him.
Oh,
Girls
well,
like him.
his song is like,
And like, are him and Ella together?
I don't know.
I just wonder about that.
I don't know.
They really did sing. What did they sing? You're welcome. Good morning, Netflix binge girls here. Little Big Town is amazing. Their 3 best songs. A song Boondocks is also one of their best. No, it's just there's this reference for them, and I don't quite understand it. Maybe if I met them, I would feel the aura, and I would be, oh, okay. But don't they kind of look around like when they're on? I just might right here on today's Music Q92. That's going to about do it for us here at the morning show today. Thank you for letting us wake you up on this Monday morning. 56 and sunny outside. Hey, that sunshine looks good.
Yeah, it started in the 30s when we got here this morning.
Oh, I went to my car this morning. I was like, what? Whoa.
Yeah, it's
It was
definitely warming up.
Yeah. So low 60s today, but still beautiful sunshine. Might be a great day to get out and get some yard work. Today or tomorrow, you probably want to do it before it rains again Tuesday night. But thank you guys so much. Thank you to Mark Johnson for joining the show as always. Always fun talking to him. Thank you guys for interaction. Good job on hot takes today. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be getting more Mega Maroney finalists. But before we get out of here, we got to get the one from the stream. You guys went over there. You clicked the like button. So many of you put the pink heart in there because you want to go see Mega Maroney in Columbus at the Shot with the hotel stay, with the gas taken care of as well. Now it's time to hook somebody up. Lauren, let's randomly pick a finalist.
Today it is Brianna West.
Hey, Brianna, congratulations. You are, in fact, now a finalist. Maybe we'll be calling you Thursday with this awesome news. The rest of you, don't worry. You got more chances coming up with Nick Lena, your midday diva, and then you got more chances coming up with J-Dub this afternoon as well. So be sure to listen for the cue to call. Beat caller number 10. And if you are a finalist, Thursday at 8, we're calling the grand prize winners. We got all that for you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. More finals from Mega Maroney, more giveaways, the Rage Room in the 8 o'clock hour. And tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour, our friends from St. Thomas and Canton Central Catholic going to be in studio with us again.
Yep, true story.
So looking forward to all that. Guys, enjoy your day. Lauren, for the great people out there.
Everybody have an enjoyable day. It's going to be gorgeous. Get some yard work done. It's not going to be that cold.
No, get outside and enjoy it. It's Justin Bieber, Speed Demon here on Q92.